Officially live. Good
Are we?
evening, everybody. I guess.
I don't see it. Wait, I'll tell you when I see it.
Okay. Then we're not live
'Cause
until Bopper sees it.
if I don't see it, it's not happening. Let me refresh my page.
Is this modern
It's
philosophy chat?
it still says we're waiting for Vivian Alger.
What? But okay, there we go.
Maybe it's gearing up the ads.
Oh yeah, I gotta load up the ads. I gotta get YouTube. YouTube its pennies.
I need my YouTube check.
I
Please.
I love that I still have not earned enough views for like I have enough view count and subscriber count for Daddy YouTube to give me like let me into the partner program. Like I'm officially a YouTube partner. Um, but also they're like, yeah, we're not gonna send you ad revenue money because you don't have enough views to like get paid to do this, but you are a YouTube partner, so
You are you are big enough to pay us
yes,
to do it.
exactly.
I don't see what the problem is. I checked your channel out of curiosity. 68,000 lifetime views. I mean, that's pretty good.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
also don't know what the problem is, but you know, I'm not a tech genius. You know.
Well,
I,
I'm a YouTube analytics fiend. I love it. I stare at the toxic numbers every day. Yes, Lord Pitt, YouTube is your friend. In
yeah,
fact, all your friends write video essays on here.
yeah,
I love parasocial relationships. I love toxic social media. It pays me money.
yeah. My personal good friend, YouTuber Professor Bopper.
And my
One day
personal
he'll notice me.
Konichiwa senpai,
Oh my
please
god.
notice me.
I'm sorry.
I,
I'm still completely fucked up on the on the news about Stellar Blade.
since the last time we streamed Demon Souls, we won Stellar Blade. Looks like we finally have. Looks like PS5 is finally back on the menu. Like we have an exclusive to play now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it when it goes on sale because I don't want to spend $70.
Is is Stellar Blade the first PS5 exclusive that's not a remake or a remaster?
God, is it? That's Mr. Doctor Professor Body Bopper to you. Hmm.
Get it right. I didn't go to college for nothing.
I mean, I definitely went to college for nothing. I went to college twice for nothing.
I went to college and got an English degree.
I went to college and got what, like 2 theater degrees? I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
because these
So,
guys are gonna try to kill me. They're
according to
hateful like
Wikipedia,
that.
one, two, three. There according to Wikipedia, there are 12 PlayStation 5 exclusives.
Ooh.
That's more than I thought. To put this into comparison, there are 174 Switch exclusives. There are 81 Vita exclusives, 231 3DS exclusives.
Hi, Eric. Hi. Also,
Okay,
hi
you know
everybody
what?
else.
You know what?
Yeah.
Everyone can shut the hell up about the PlayStation 5 because the Xbox One has 12 exclusives, including Space Jam: A New Legacy, the video game.
Space Jam. Uh, let's see here. It's the first exclusive that isn't woke. I'm sorry, Lord Pent, but you're
Bad
wrong.
news. Bad news. Stellar Blade's woke now. Um. Anyway, yeah, Astro's Playroom. That's a tech demo kind of game.
Nice. Nice.
Um. There is the Dark Pictures Switchback VR. That's an on-rail shooter, actually.
Ooh.
Uh, Destruction All Stars, a vehicular combat game. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Horizon Call of the Mountain.
Have you ever heard of that game, Final
Uh,
Fantasy VII Rebirth?
nope, never heard of it, never played it. Marvel's Wolverine Quantum Error, Rise of the Ronin. That's right, that is a game that came out recently that people have been saying is really good is done by Team Ninja, who did Neo. And
Has Team Ninja
yeah,
done
so
anything else?
they did Neo and they did the Ninja Gaiden reboots. Those really heinous, difficult Ninja Gaiden reboots on like Xbox, original
Interesting.
Xbox. Um, Silent Hill: The Short Message, which I've not played, and I don't really plan to. Although it is free, so maybe. And Stellar Blade.
So this is like gonna be bad, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hate this level.
Okay.
Um,
I don't like these guys. These guys freak me out. Unpleasant.
no, not very cool looking. Are they dropping souls?
They are.
Oh, they are hefty amounts.
Yeah, that's not an insignificant number of souls. They also haven't done anything to me.
Well, you shouldn't have said it.
Oh, I'm sure that,
Why did
like...
you say it? But yes, no. To let Lord Pint in on the tragedy. Yes. There are now Kotaku articles talking good about Stellar Blade, and the gamers are doing unwell as a result. So, without doing anything, we won. We got it.
Yeah,
Stellar Blade. It's
the
ours.
devs for Stellar Blade, if I'm not mistaken, or at least like one of the people for the Stellar Blade Twitter account, out here, retweeting a Kotaku article, which is fucked up.
Genuinely sick. Although it was a pretty good Kotaku article.
Yeah, they cited the dictionary and everything.
They did. They cited the dictionary. Just so chat understands the context here, Kotaku wrote an article with a headline along the lines of Stellar Blade's Eve is at her hottest when she's not revealing everything. And Stellar Blade's team did what a normal social media team does, which is retweets positive coverage of their video game. You know, me, if that were me personally, I'd have retweeted the article too.
Yeah.
And the gamers were freaking out because it was praise for things that were not the skin costume. The skin as we call it.
Well, I mean, it does double harm to them, doesn't it? Because like it's not just that like they're retweeting positive coverage of the game that's not like, look at how incredibly like awesome and anti-woke it is, but it is also literally like from the enemy, you know?
It's from Kotaku, and it's someone at Kotaku who's just straight up porn dogging.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, there's no mental gymnastics. There's no Stellar Blade redefines the male gaze in an era of patriarchy and capitalism. There's none of that. It's the Kotaku writer. I sent you a screenshot of one of the passages because
he's just kind of gooning it, you know. Just
yeah.
kinda...
Oh yeah. It says, quote, there are things like miniskirts barely covering the ass and exposed cleavage, and panties so tight they ride up the crotch. Outfits that make it easy to ogle. Be careful what
Bopper is a little
though,
quiet. Yeah, you might need
because
to
she'll ogle back.
Oh my
closer.
God, perfect.
These are stimulating. Great sentence to come back for. Who doesn't sweat when their partner dresses in a maid outfit or some other extremely hot get-up? I do. And then the article goes on to say, sexy, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary.
That's horrible.
Well, it's great, though, in its own way, because Kotaku, I feel like they read the room, right? And they just were like, let's just get some greaser horn dog to get on here and goon crazy. But have little nuggets in there that are going to be deeply insulting to the type of people that signed the petition such as win their partner,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's
drums
really
in
clever.
shambles,
So Patches wants me to drop down the hole here, right?
get in the hole with Patches.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I would recommend getting in Patches' hole right now.
I I don't know if I believe you.
I, I don't see anywhere else to go but down Patches' fun hole.
I mean, I haven't gone upstairs yet. I'm gonna try going upstairs.
Didn't we come downstairs from upstairs?
Not this
Oh,
upstairs.
upstairs. Oh, upstairs, like the evil middle upstairs.
Yeah, the evil middle upstairs.
Um, but anyways, now that we're done gooning,
Yeah.
well, we weren't gooning. Now that I'm done reading,
Well, you don't know that. Anyway.
that's true. That's fair. Quick chat. Yay or nay? Chat poll, gooning.
Chat poll gooning. I mean, Bopper, you know that one of the names for my, you know how like sometimes YouTubers have like fan community names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the Game Grumps call their fans the Lovelies or whatever.
Mhm.
You know that my fandom is called the Goon Platoon, right?
Well, and you said you weren't going to pay $70 for Stellar Blade? Get the fuck out.
Hey,
You know,
it's up to my fans to do that, okay? If they want me to participate in a Goon sesh, they know the price. Sorry.
it's there's a soccer team in England
Mm-hmm.
where they're the Arsenal FC, so the Arsenal Football Club. Here's the first two sentences on their Wikipedia page. London-based Arsenal Football Club has developed a very strong following since its founding in 1886. Since the 1980s, Arsenal's fans have often been referred to as Gooners.
Incredible.
Yes. Now, the best part was there was recently an article in The Guardian, The Guardian being a UK publication, with the headline, Anne Hathaway is a secret gooner, and now her
Anne
reinvention is
Hathaway.
complete. Anne Hathaway. Sadly, they have changed this headline since because everyone was making fun of it, but it still says gooner in the article itself.
I'm honestly very proud of Anne Hathaway for coming out as a Gooner.
Yeah, it says here, not that it matters because the internet has already embraced Anne Hathaway's decision to come out as a secret gooner, is a line in the article.
Incredible. I'm being asked to pray to Christian God.
I've never found this character.
Have you ever shared the name of your favorite text-based visual novel adventure? You might have, Rawberry, but for the benefit of the audience, tell us.
Oh no, I have found this character. Ayrton.
So this guy's just
Ayrton
gonna suck,
Awu.
huh?
Yeah. Ayrton Awu says joining stream and first thing hearing participate in a goon stash is an experience.
Oh right, this isn't a fucking parry shield. What am I doing?
Trying to blast him with the adjudicator shield. I was like, was there some kind of goo in this like little in Patch's hole that I forgot about? Because just so you know, this is
Literally-
Patch's hole. Like this is where he would have.
Yeah, this is
This is
his
where he would
whole.
have kicked you.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Because I'm actually just really good at video games, so. Think you're obligated to name a Pokemon in your Emerald Run something Goon related? Yeah, you gotta.
Well, especially because I'm doing mouths only.
Yeah. Cool, man. Thanks, bro.
Get me out of here. Don't want to be in this guy's hole, that's for sure.
Mombasa.
There's nothing worse than being in that guy's hole. He starts proselytizing, converting you. You
Trying
see
to
the light.
trying to turn me from a gooner to a I wish there was something. God damn it! I wish I knew enough about Christian denominations to like find one that is funny to say here, if, like from a
Well,
gooner to a.
there's a Twitter account of some notoriety that is a Catholic priest who's a gooner, which is wow.
I
But
got a gash resistance ring from him.
that's so sweet. But no, it's great because it just is an account that posts about how sick they are of woke anime.
Uh, what did they mean by that? Also, is
um,
Patches just gonna stab me in the back when I turn my back, or like
yes, please, Daddy-O.
Bopper? Focus.
What?
Stop gooning for Patches right now. You could do better.
Look, Patches is an aesthetic. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm flipping out right now. Amazon.com, buy me my copy of Stellar Blade. No.
Oh no. All right. Well, um,
You know, I went into a GameStop and they were surprisingly not advertising it at all. So I guess they're woke now.
fuck. We got GameStop in the divorce too.
I mean, they could have kept it, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not really
GameStop is
particularly interested.
like I'll take it. I'm not gonna give up anything, right?
Right, obviously.
Like if they'll let me have it, I'll have it. But I wasn't going for it.
Ayrton's
I hate
appreciating
game stores.
the range of discussion we have in these streams. It's
Yeah, I
called
thought it was
it's
funny
called being
that
cultured.
yeah, I thought it was funny that all of our time spent talking about food culture and the South was in the Valley of Defilement.
Yeah.
I really appreciated that.
And now that we're here,
I felt
it's
seen.
all about gooning in Patches' hole.
Now that we're in the now that we're in the Dark Souls skeleton level, it's all about gooning
Yeah.
Bone
Do I have to
wheel
go down here?
in the land of the bones. No, you're on the
Ow.
you were going down the right path.
Oh.
I keep looking at like the wrong screen. I keep looking
Wait,
at
hold
the
on.
stream, so
Am
I'm
I so
constantly
hold on.
behind.
Do I need to go back to Patches' hole or
No, you don't need to go back to Patches' hole. You opened like the door that goes down from this like big area.
mm-hmm.
That's where you already went there. I
Back
think.
down here?
Wait, what the fuck? No, that's down into Patches' hole.
Right.
You went out. You got shot by a stingray out there.
Yeah. So that is where I need
Yeah,
to
that's
go.
where. Yeah, that was the right
So
way.
I need to go down that like precarious little cliff thing, right?
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
I don't think I like that actually. I don't know
Oh,
if I
I
would call
love
that
it.
fun.
Me personally though.
So it is like literally down here, right?
No.
Nope.
No.
Should have been a little bit faster. All Miyazaki games include minimum 1 poison swamp and 1 goon cave, sometimes in proximity.
Oh, it's cling ring time. You know,
Damn it.
I was not quick enough on screaming no. Wedge, no.
I forgot to kill myself.
My world tendency. Forgot to kill myself today. What a mood, honestly.
Yeah. Me
Well, the
whenever I
order
see
has been-
Stellar Blade discourse.
The order has been placed.
Cut through these things. Really?
order
You're
for
gonna do it?
The order for Stellar Blade has been placed on my credit card.
You're gonna play woke
$200
Stellar
for this
Blade?
game. Yeah, now that it's woke, I can finally play it. I can finally play. I was. Look, I could definitely see myself having the type of shamelessness to do a face reveal stream where I just do it like that one guy you.
Oh
found on Twitter,
no! Don't.
Where, if I ever just decided to plunge fully into the aesthetic, I don't know if you were there in the Stadium 2 stream to hear
I was
the
there for
Three
part of it.
Houses Pokemon video idea I had.
No, I didn't hear
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna do a video on what Pokemon type every Three Houses character is.
Powerful.
But it's going to be an April Fool's video. Everyone's just a normal type, and every description of them is going to be the exact same. just with the names changed. You'd basically be like, now since they're a human, we're gonna go with normal type.
That's good. That's very
Yeah.
similar to a video idea that I had, where I was gonna rank the top 10 sexiest Mario characters, and
It's
all
really
10 of them were gonna be Bowser, but like Bowser from like different games.
see that's good because everyone is expecting Waluigi, and
Hmm.
Wario, and Luigi.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right. So where
but,
do I? Oh, it
down
was
the,
way
the
more
path that you can
obvious.
walk on.
Oh, so much more obvious.
You know what this game needed?
What?
Yellow tape.
You know, I was thinking that. I was sitting around and I was like, you know, this game doesn't really like meaningfully telegraph information to me. Where's the yellow tape?
Been considering TTYD remaster, but man, 60 is a steep for a game I already own. That's why I still haven't gotten Metroid Prime remaster. $50 for Metroid Prime. I can play that game for free right now on its port on the PC. Also,
Oh,
I have it
yeah.
on the Wii. Also, you're dead. Goodbye.
Bowser Luigi is my OTP. Bowser's Big Fiery Balls. The chat's really doing good today, you know?
Prime remastered is 40. In the business, we call that 4/7 a Stellar Blade.
Yeah. God almighty.
Which is... Let me look up Stellar Blade, how long to beat.
How long does it take to beat Stellar Blade?
It says approximately 20 hours to beat.
Is that with or without gooning?
Well, I would assume without, so it takes about 120 Sargons.
Okay. God, do you remember
Which
when everybody was
means-
doing that?
When everybody was doing the Sargon.
Yeah, when that was like the unit of measurement everybody had.
Yeah, I had thought about it for the first time recently when you told me about Sargon, and then I saw Sargon. Unfortunately,
He is still releasing videos.
I feel bad. We were like, see, we were view shaming Sargon.
We were.
we were view shaming him, which is rich coming from people that stream to 10 people.
Yeah, except that
But-
these 10 people fucking love me, right? Right?
No one
right,
likes
guys?
Sargon. Sargon fans don't like Sargon. They do not have that. They don't have that parasocial relationship dog in them.
I mean,
They just can't do it.
That's provably true, isn't it? Like specifically, they like one of the specific issues going on in Sargon's life. Didn't he try to run for like public office and get like none of the vote because like Sargon is actually just genuinely unlikable?
Something like that. It was something crazy. Was Sargon a left kind of guy? I don't remember.
What?
Was Sargon one of those people that was like a left or I'm
No,
a
no, no, no,
liberal,
no.
or I'm a centrist?
Sargon
that
Sargon
got
was
pushed
like
right?
Sargon, I believe, was like always pretty deep set right wing.
Okay, well, not that he ever like presented that way. I just didn't know if he was one of those that lied about his origin story.
Yeah, I don't think he did. I mean, he doesn't. If I'm not mistaken, oh my god. What happened here? What happened to us? What just happened?
4-2 is great. Now,
Yeah.
one of the things to keep in mind about that little encounter is that that's one of those climbable ledges that you were up against
Oh, I see. I got
that
pinned.
the enemies cannot climb up.
Oh,
I don't know if that's intended to be the way to fight them, but it's how I do it.
that's clever. All right, I'll just fucking get back here. The problem that I have, okay, so the problem that I have with 4-2 right now is that these ghost things, I don't get them. They're very slow. They don't deal a whole lot of damage when they hit me. There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
And that's like,
there's
you know,
infinite of them actually.
there's infinite of them. So that probably makes this a really good place to grind souls if you really hated yourself. But you know, I got an audience to feed. I got parasocial bonds to secure. I got content to make. Um,
I got Sargon to watch, so
I
we
got
gotta get this
Sargon
done.
to watch. Listen, say what you will about Sargon of Akkad. His most recent videos are like 8 minutes long.
Hey, look,
Brevity is the soul of wit with this guy.
that's because he runs out of words that he knows.
It's true.
Yeah, those blue guys are infinite respawning until you kill the Grim Reaper,
Yeah.
as you probably figured. So,
Baby, our bonds are more than paranormal, and you know it. I know that you meant to say parasocial, Rawberry, but I choose to accept that you meant paranormal.
I can understand why the remaster is not 60 FPS, but it's funny to see a GameCube game have a higher FPS. I remember reading an explanation of it that was honestly pretty interesting, which is that, like, FPS as, like, a measurement, like, games on the NES are 60 FPS frequently. And that's because as an industry we chose fidelity over performance, which is a perfectly reasonable thing to choose. But because people got spoiled on that 60 FPS and fighting game fans are annoying, we have to pretend to care. Oh, this is heinous right here.
I'm counter sniping.
Yeah.
It's just like that one video game, Counter Snipe.
This old bag of bones here is getting his ass whooped. The problem is that he's got fucking manta ray reinforcements.
Yeah, he has covering fire. Unfortunately for him,
Get
his
that
arrows are fucking...
heal spell out wherever you have your old talisman.
Yeah. Forgot I had this thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I was waiting for that to get interrupted with the manta ray snipe. Manta ray quick snipe.
Unfortunately, this guy's arrows are the slowest in the known universe. Ow.
That sucks for him.
Yeah. Ow.
This manta ray is being a fucking asshole. God. I was just waiting for something bad.
I'm playing on the edge, okay?
Yeah, this is like the third worst part of the level, so it's worth getting good here. Ooh.
You just gotta keep your cool, you know? You just gotta go zen. You know? You just gotta bait these guys out. Just gotta goon them a little, and then, you know. Is this cowardly of me? Maybe.
NES games having 60 FPS frequently is the biggest lie I've ever heard. Lord Pent, have you ever played Super Mario Brothers 1? That shit runs crisp. And that's the only NES game I've ever played. Every video I've made about NES games is a lie. Like, I just look at footage online and pretend I played that shit.
This feels hateful, okay?
This is specifically, like, just an awful thing to do. But I do it every time, too. Because fuck these guys. These gold skeletons are dickheads. Yeah. Like, that they have these kind of combos is horrendous.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I mean, they're comboing into the fucking manta rays. I mean,
oh my god.
Jesus. Sometimes these manta rays go on, like, big, long streaks. Like, what is happening? I've never seen them. I've never seen them this good. Like, you can shoot them, by the way, just so you know. Like, you can kill them.
Yeah,
the
how much
rays.
HP do they have, though?
Not much, I don't think.
Holy mother of God. Okay, these fuckers are dying tonight. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. Watching it, you know, come after you in first person was pretty funny. I don't know if that's worth it. You've cleared out the enemies. At this point, you can just run, so...
Yeah. Right.
With the big adjudicator shield. Super Mario Brothers 3 is no longer real. I never liked Super Mario Brothers 3 as a kid.
Bopper.
It was my least favorite of the classic Marios. I liked 2 better.
You liked 2?
Yeah.
That's such a Bopper. That's so Bopper coded of you. I'm sorry.
I can't tell if that's a slur or not.
Don't worry about it. It's It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah, the
Hey, well,
now
you know what?
that's
This
an
ghost
enemy that
does
shoots
a little
laser
bit more.
beams like that is very Miyazaki coded. I'll say that.
Yeah.
In this type of hallway too is crazy.
Yeah, that's neat.
Uh,
Thanks.
yeah, I had
So,
as a kid growing up, missed the N64 era, missed the PS1 era, but we did have a Super Nintendo, and I played a ton of Super Mario All Stars and Super Mario World. So I got very intimately familiar with Mario's 1, 2, 3 World and the Lost Levels. Intimately familiar with the Lost Levels, doing a lot of work there because that game is.
that's like the actual Mario 2, right?
Yeah, the actual Mario 2. That game's ass. That is the type of game that sucks. And if you talk about it sucking, there's a certain crowd that is going to get on your dick about it.
Well, it's just like the only reason why you think it sucks is because you're a fake gamer. Like, let's be real. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, and you know the funny thing is that I say that, but I can almost guarantee if I went back and replayed Lost Levels right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'd become a defender. I have this.
I believe that. Yeah. Ooh,
Which is why I
Crescent
don't
Moongrass in 4-2? Oh,
And it's only 1,
Miyazaki,
too,
you
is
shouldn't
outrageous.
have.
He likes to treat the player right.
Yeah, he really does.
No, movie and dinner first.
Yeah.
But little crescent moon after you get out of the goon cave.
Yeah, it helps. It helps with like chafing and stuff.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Miyazaki just Twitter posted, I'm stroking that shit right now.
Yeah, he quote retweeted
I'm
like
sure
a
you
clip
are,
of Stellar
Miyazaki.
Blade or something.
Yoko Taro basically said as much.
Oh my
Everyone was
god,
like, yeah,
all of
check
the
it out.
fucking people are like, all the people there are like, oh, Yoko Taro thinks that this is good. You know, doesn't that prove you all wrong? And it's like, that's because Yoko Taro is a hornball. Like, what do you mean?
Like, Yoko Taro was always gonna like this game.
Yeah.
Also, he said it was better than Nier. That caused some.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
But like,
of course he did.
Of course. I don't know. Listen. I gotta say this. I'm sorry. I gotta get this off my chest here. I like Yoko Taro. I think that he's an interesting artist. I think that he makes good work. I am never gonna stop being like very frustrated at all these people who will listen to the things that Yoko Taro says in public interviews and goes, "Yes, I will uncritically trust what this guy is telling me." He
He's a
has
porn addict.
Well, it's not even that he's a porn addict. That's his persona. He goes
Yeah.
around in interviews wearing a giant, like, weird head thing on his head. He made an advertisement for merchandise for Nier Automata where he's thrashing on the floor screaming about how shit Square Enix is. Like,
Yoko Taro is the kind of person.
He's a little
that
freak.
Yeah. The trouble with Yoko Taro is that he's the type of person that when he takes the mask off, he's going to look like George Clooney, and everyone's going to have a crisis.
Hey, Bopper.
Yes.
I don't like this. I don't like
Welcome
this.
to the Slug Zone.
I don't like the Slug Zone. Is there anything in the Slug Zone that I need to get?
There are nice things in the Slug Zone for some upgrade stuff, but nothing you need.
Okay, because I would prefer not to enter the Slug Zone if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, you don't need to go on the Slug Zone. To get out of this area, you never have to get the Slug Zone. You can just walk these trails.
Okay, and these aren't upgrades that upgrade stuff that I need.
I don't think so, and honestly, if you ever did need to come back to the Slug Zone...
Yeah, I can always just come back.
Yeah, you can easily come back to the Slug Zone. Because there's one thing that I love, and that's revisiting 4-2.
Yeah.
Did you go back out the...
Please don't tell me. No.
Oh.
This is the fog, isn't it? Yeah. See? I got a Legendary Warrior Soul. Enter the radioactive Powerade. Listen, it's not currently
Slug
poisoning me or giving me plague, so I'm gonna accept it.
Get the slug.
After fucking 5-3, I was just like, yeah, no thanks, bro. Is it boss time already?
It's what a hateful thing to say at the end of 4-2.
What?
Boss time already? That's short.
Listen, it was. If this is the boss, then yeah, it was short. Doesn't mean the boss isn't about to kick my ass.
It's a Demon Souls boss.
Yeah, some of them kick my ass.
Like 2. Well, Armored Spider, but that's barely an enemy. That's like, you might as well fight the code itself.
Okay, so he's blind, right?
Yeah, he's blind.
So should I put on that ring that makes it harder for me to be detected?
Yes.
Okay, well, I should probably have done that before.
Attacking him.
Attacking
I was
him.
surprised to see you come up with the idea and then just run in anyway.
I gotta trust my
I respect
instincts.
it though, right?
He knows exactly where I am now, right? Like, there's no
For
way
now,
that I can
yeah.
just sort of... what do I want to get rid of? I guess the regenerator ring.
Yeah. You don't want to get rid of the cling ring, because the cling ring, the regenerator ring is just not going to work fast enough in a boss.
That's right. The thief ring, right?
Yep. Yep. You figured it out.
So now he can't, like, detect me at all?
Well, it's now a lot harder for him. So, like, you can go in and, like, kind of whoop on him, and then you can get out of his, like, aggro real easy, like that, see?
Ooh, okay.
You still have to be careful, though, because he can hit really hard, and greed can absolutely punish you in this, but also range.
No, Bopper. It can't be that easy. Bopper. Bopper. This is hateful.
This is not an action game. This is an adventure game. Because the thing to keep in mind about the old hero is that he will attack randomly. There's some RNG to where and when he attacks. So... this is hateful.
This is so
Honestly.
hateful. Oh, I'm no longer,
Right in the ass, too, is outrageous.
honestly,
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
You might
That
have,
was kind of scary.
you might have noticed. Bopper.
Don't worry, he's... must have been my imagination.
Must have been my imagination. This is so fucking embarrassing.
For him or for the game?
Both. Oh. That's not
You
good.
shouldn't have said that it was embarrassing. He doesn't even know that he hit you. He doesn't even know.
I don't remember this RE4 boss.
Well, this is the perfect time to conserve those herbs and use the heal spell. just
Oh,
'cause
yeah, you're right.
You have so much time now. Anton says something that's going to get you killed by the old hero, so I'll read it out loud.
Okay, good.
And try not to think about it. Apologies in advance for Fire Emblem talk. Let me reiterate that
Some
first part.
sins
Apologies
cannot
in
be
advance
forgiven,
for
but continue.
Fire Emblem talk. I've been playing Thracia for the first time on original hardware, and it's been
Ooh.
quite a struggle. I'm 21 right now. Anton, are you playing Thracia for the first time in general and doing it on original hardware, or is it your first time on original hardware and you've played it before? because Thracia on original hardware sounds like it goes hard.
I mean, as somebody who uses save states for Thracia because I'm a fucking coward and I don't care enough, I don't respect Fire Emblem enough, I guess, to, like, you know, not throw in the occasional safety save if I'm trying to get Xavier. That sounds way more intense.
First time ever a friend gave me a hacked cartridge.
Nice.
Okay, now that's intense. It's not like Genealogy of the Holy War. You save every turn.
Genealogy of the Holy War is for babies, I'm sorry. Having beaten it like 3 times, the game's not that hard.
You know who couldn't beat it?
Who?
On stream?
Who?
Me.
That's not true. We beat it. We got all the way to the end. Sigurd won the saved the day. Arvis went. That's super cool. I was holding your wife. Just holding on to your wife for you. And she's here now, and you can all be a happy family. And then the roll credits.
Is it safe to say that Arvis is the Rizzler?
No, I don't want to. I don't believe that Arvis is the Rizzler because he had to have like an entire he had to have an entire cult involved in order to Riz one person.
Oh, that's right.
If that were me personally,
for some reason in my head canon, Deirdre just left Sigurd for Arvis.
Yeah, no, he had to resort to fucking cult practices. Like, I'm sorry. If that were me personally, I wouldn't have fumbled that situation.
I think in that situation, like, honestly, is very embarrassing. Sigurd should be ashamed of himself.
Alright, no. I see exactly what you mean now. I see what you mean. I see.
About greed?
Yeah, I was about to be like, this is taking forever, and I just started to charge the guy, and I'm like, no. This is exactly... This is exactly...
what I was talking about.
What you were talking about.
Now, you can kill the old hero really fast. I think he's extremely weak to magic, but... considering your build, it would probably have only really worked.
First try.
Damn it! How did War 2 only take 4 attempts? 0 attempts after you get past the skeleton edge. After you were done edging with skeletons.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I had to leave a little extra for the goon platoon.
Yeah, well, I really did forget just how insane Demon Souls gets in terms of the power creep on the player end.
Yeah, I forgot how much damage my fucking spear. Like this truly is a forged wing spear.
Yeah,
we're talking Shadow Dragon.
Shadow Dragon, you
Yeah.
But Anton. Don't get
Bro needed a squadron of wingmen to hype him up in the worst way possible. 0 Riz.
Did not impress Baby
God.
Baby Gronk live streaming Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. I saw, so Twitter's a fucking cesspool. I'm so glad that no Fire Emblem fans are watching this stream right now, because
yeah,
if I were to pull up Twitter in this moment after you said I play with safety save states, it'd have been all over for you.
Oh, for sure. Listen, if you wanted to tell like Mecha or Speedy that, you know, I said such things, feel free, but like,
I would not associate Mecha or Speedy with that, with these.
Thank you.
Because Mecha's never played Berwick Saga.
Oh, so he's a fake Fire Emblem fan.
He's a fake Fire Emblem fan. And Speedy hates Thracia, so he's a fake
oh,
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, so yeah.
But Twitter user Arvis Gobbler 666 has beaten Thracia no save states original hardware, no ROM hack, and has very strong opinions about all of the Fire Emblem content creators on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Of Of course.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to like the Christo fascist who was like deeply
He
into
blocked me.
Fire Emblem Fates Revelation?
I don't know. He
He did
blocked me. I
block
was
you,
really sad when that
right?
happened. The well, the only reason I said that is because with I know Choops's Berwick Saga video got people really, really mad because he said, I recommend playing with save states.
Oh no. But the
No!
integrity of the game.
He cheated not only himself, but the game.
God.
Please, gamers. Gamer first language.
Gamer first language. Gamers are not oppressed, but they really should be.
Put them in the goon camps.
Put them in the goon cave. I mean, they already did. They did that to themselves. Wasn't that what Stellar Blade was about? Something about something about goon caves.
But yeah, Anton, you got to roll with the punches if you're playing Thracion original hardware. You just got to roll with the punches.
It's a game.
I mean, what this was a game that was only sold out of a vending machine 3 years after Nintendo 64 came out. So, you just kind of have to roll with it.
Yeah, it's a game that's kind of built around rough luck happening and you losing a bunch of people.
I hope you like manta rays.
I don't. I mean, I like in general and like in real life or whatever. Sure. Gamers deserve every swamp level FromSoft has ever made.
Don't.
No, they don't.
Swamp levels are made with love and care. Miyazaki does it because he loves us.
Yeah.
Okay. Gamers deserve every Dark Souls game to just be the boring forest level. That's what they deserve.
Alright. So, Bopper. I seem to be getting shot at constantly.
Yeah. My recommendation, run around the arena like crazy.
Is that a serious suggestion, or are you making fun of me?
This is a serious suggestion. Because there's, like all of these Uber boss arenas, there's items all over the place, and the best part was these like bugs in the original PS3 Demon Souls. If you didn't kill them here, while the boss was active, you just never got them. Now, fortunately, here they respawn. I don't know, because it's like what, Moonshade Stone is what they're dropping.
Yeah.
I think?
All right, so this is the sword. Oh,
that's lovely. That's real nice. All right.
Okay. Well,
time for menuing.
Bopper, there's like not a safe space for me to like hole up in, right?
There is. You see that house you walked past? That like broken down, dilapidated house.
Yes.
Yeah, they can't really get you in there.
Okay. I don't know how to get back to it.
It's still up and over.
In here?
Yeah.
It's gotta be a way in. Okay. So like inside, or?
Yeah, inside, and like hole up in a corner.
Okay. So like here?
That's pretty. I don't know if that works. I know the front side, yeah.
Sure doesn't.
Right there.
Okay.
That's gonna work a little better.
Oh, let's
just long enough for you to send some heavy, stupid shit back to Stockpile Thomas.
Yep. Alright. Some storage.
Got the dagger at the top. Oh, it's the upgrade stones is like all the way. They're so heavy.
Alright, that should be enough, right?
Hopefully.
not, this is gonna be a really, really funny way to die.
It was funny during the Hades stream with Mecha. I'll never beat that game. I can definitely beat that game, but that fist run was should have happened there.
Hades is fun. I actually got into like a mild debate with a libertarian friend of mine.
It's always great when that's the start, right? Like, why would a Hades debate begin with that? I have to know now.
Okay, so do I have to like? I have to equip this, right?
The menu, yeah.
So, like, menuing was always
on the table, yeah. Now the Storm Ruler is fucking cool as shit.
Oh. Okay. So like,
you may have noticed that it just went through that giant rock, and there's a house they can't hit you in.
Yes. Oh my God, you're so right. Oh my God. Oh, okay. I see the vision now.
Ayrton and Wu freaking out with the Storm Ruler. Oh hi, it's the Storm Ruler. Hi, Storm Ruler. We love the Storm Ruler.
Oh, okay.
I'm twirling my hair when I see the Storm Ruler.
Yeah.
Kicking my feet.
Where are you guys?
Kind of bums me out that this is the only real reminder of Demon Souls in the later games. Well, here's the thing, Anton. That means the game you know is more obscure and hardcore.
Yeah, it's good for your cred.
Yeah. You know, I played Demon Souls when it was new. Oh, gigantic manta ray.
Oh, that's not good for my brain.
Oh.
Because I have that disorder that you have.
You were talking about in the Arceus video.
Yeah, that you have pointed out is probably not like as irrational a fear as like the people want me to believe it is, right?
It is so not irrational that I wouldn't even consider it a phobia.
Yeah.
Like, I would not say that somebody has a phobia of wild bears.
I mean, you've seen Alpha Steelix now, right?
Yeah.
Like, that shit's fucking scary.
Yeah. Like, I don't see... Like, you might as well say I have a horror movie phobia, because I get scared when scary things happen in them. It's like, no, this is the perfectly normal human reaction to a gigantic manta ray in the sky.
I don't, like, viscerally, this does not make me feel good. Not a fan.
No.
Extremely...
At least you have the Storm Ruler.
Yeah, it's true. I do have the Storm Ruler. And you know what? I gotta say, Storm Ruler, it goes pretty hard.
Ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't upgrade it, sadly.
It's got
Otherwise, could you imagine?
It's got that dog in it, you know?
Yeah. They made a spectacle fight. This is dumb. The worst fights in Dark Souls are the ones that are cool. That don't involve intense gamer skill.
So, like, the Ancient Dragon? Or the Dragon
Yeah,
God?
people complain so much about the Ancient Dragon. Like, come on, you know that shit was cool. You just plunging attacked a dragon. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
This isn't cool, I'm sorry. Like, on some level it's epic, right? Like, sure. I get that. I get that it's epic, I get that it goes hard or whatever. I like the Storm Ruler. That part's good. But, like, mechanically, what am I doing here, you know?
Oh, see, this is where I just am in love with the aesthetic. I just run out into the middle of the arena and fight it head on.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like, I fully acknowledge...
Respectfully, I'm not going to do that.
You can cheese it and take it away from it, but I like to beat this boss as fast as possible, which means I gotta run out there with the Storm Ruler and go fucking crazy.
Respectfully, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, I'm on a hot streak.
Oh.
I don't want to mess up my world tendency.
You saying that It sucks that you didn't kill yourself earlier because I think you would have had pure white world tendency.
No! It could have been the first time that I had pure white tendency because the
But
bosses
it also means
in... Okay, this makes the first world ever where literally none of the bosses were able to kill me. Right? Because I died in World 3 to a boss. I died
did
in World
Tower
2.
Knight get you?
No.
So I think World 1 hasn't killed you yet because that Bear Daddy guy got the Punisher or the Penetrator.
Yeah, the Penetrator.
And the Phalanx didn't kill you.
Right. So, but I'm not done yet with World 1, right?
You are not. God, see, I just love this arena too much to the hole up in the house. What does that message say, that developer message?
Oh, it was the thing that told me that I need to get the Storm Roller. That's how I figured it out.
Wow, why would the game do that? Is that the game's yellow tape?
Yeah.
This arena's just...
It is a really cool arena. I almost feel a little bit bad that I cheesed the fight, but...
Well, don't worry. There's always your second, third, and fourth Demon Souls playthroughs.
Yeah, we're all going to stream, right?
There's always mirror mode.
There's not a mirror mode. Come on.
Yeah, there is. That's that thing you can give 20,000 souls to in the Nexus. Mirrors the game.
Mirrors the game. Oh
yeah.
My God, Miyazaki.
To be fair, that's not in the original. That was a Blue Point edition, and I don't know what... I forget what it actually changes about the game.
Oh, I love that, though. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Mirror mode is such a funny idea. See, this is why we need more freaks in game development. We don't need big franchises all the time. Sometimes all we need is just real freaks making video games.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I guess, yeah. Time to get a shitload of levels before you run off to 1-4.
Yeah, fuck.
Finale, question mark. We are an hour in, and you're done with 4.
We're an hour in. It says I'm 83% of the way through the game.
So you have about 2.5 to 3 hours to beat the shit out of 1-4 now. The hot streak may end at 1-4.
I'm prepared for it.
1-4 is a spectacular journey. Where's that dumb maiden in black?
Okay, so we already had this conversation, right?
Yeah.
We already had the conversation of like which of the level up maidens is the most like fetish obvious, like which one is clearly like the most this is somebody's fetish.
Maiden in black.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like she's blind in one eye or in both eyes, isn't she?
She's completely blind. She's
barefoot
and has dirty bare feet.
Yeah. Like that's got to clearly be like someone out there is like
this is like 4 separate goons all at once.
Yeah. This was made for me. Because like who do we have next? Like does Dark Souls 1 even have one? I think you just do the level ups yourself.
Yeah, you do the level ups yourself at the bonfires. Dark Souls 2 has the Emerald Herald.
Who I don't think she doesn't seem to be like anything, right? She's just kind of.
She's just like.
She's just kind of nice.
What a weird. Yeah, she's just kind of there.
Yeah.
She's a woman. That makes her exotic to a lot of gamers.
All the gamers that have been the way that they've been fucking talking about Stellar Blade, like yeah.
There's the Firekeeper in Dark Souls 3. She's blind.
The one who calls you Ashen One, right? Yeah.
But like, oh wow, a tall blonde. Ooh.
Bloodborne is pretty kinky. Like that.
Bloodborne being a doll is pretty kinky.
Yeah, like that's like I don't know. I can see that. I get that.
And the accent too. You know, and the Bloodborne aesthetic on top of it, like. Good hunter. Like,
yeah. The way that she cradles your slug body at the end of it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then Does Sekiro have one? I don't think does Sekiro
Sekiro
even
has no level ups.
Yeah, I was about to say like Sekiro doesn't level up, because Sekiro is just a character action game.
Yes, Sekiro is about a guy with a bone arm.
Yeah.
And that's its own thing.
And then Elden Ring has what's her face, who calls you out for
Who
having no
says
bitches.
you're a gooner?
Yeah. Who bullies you for being a gooner. Firekeepers in DS1,
Now-
lady who had a tongue cut out, the Night Lady for Gwendolyn, and the big spider lady. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we were specifically talking about the level up
Yeah.
maidens, not because obviously then
They're-
this game could get into the Freak Olympics for everyone each game.
Oh, yeah. Listen, Miyazaki is a bit of a freak about a lot of things. Oh, are we counter-sniping now?
To be fair, it wasn't Miyazaki that put the blacksmith's daughter's dirty bare feet whapping right in your face at mouth level in Dark Souls 2.
It wasn't?
It was not. Miyazaki had nothing to do with Dark Souls 2.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Because that's when he was working on Bloodborne, when he was in charge of that team.
Is that why people hate Dark Souls 2 that much? Because they've just
That's why
drank
there's the
way
meme
too
that
deep.
it was made by the. That's why there's the meme that it was made by the B team.
Like, did they just drink way too deep in auteur theory?
No, Dark Souls 2 does have some things that suck. That you kind of have to know about. I think if you go straight from Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls into Dark Souls 2, there's going to be some shit that's really frustrating. Specifically with how the game handles iframes and the adaptability stat, but which seems like one of those things only nerds would care about, and it is. But with Dark Souls being the meme rolling game, it's actually kind of a big deal that they just took away most of your iframes until you level up to a certain amount in one stat that looks like a waste.
Right, I remember. Okay, yeah, I do kind of remember that. Hi there, big guy. This is me being hateful.
No. Dark Souls 2 just also, I don't think, feels as good. I think it's the worst feeling game.
Really?
Yeah, everything is like... None of the hitboxes feel right. Everything feels almost like it was a Dark Souls-like. Like, it's not Lords of the Fallen bad, but it doesn't feel... I don't know, there's something about the incredible smoothness of the Souls games, like just the clanking, everything has a weight to it, and Dark Souls 2 feels weightless a lot of the time.
Interesting. So we're gonna play it together, right? We're gonna...
Of course, I
Okay.
love Dark Souls 2. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. This game sucks. Beat it 5 times.
Yeah, it's... That's me with, That's me with Persona, That's me with Persona 2. I'm like, mechanically the game is a fucking mess, but also it's so good. You have to play it.
Yeah, Dark Souls 2 I still have technically not beaten all the way through because I've not done the DLC. I need to do the DLC for 2 and 3 and Bloodborne.
Bopper, I can't counter-snipe this person.
This person's too strong.
His goon hand is too powerful.
It's all that working out. She's just going to need Tommy John surgery with all the gooning he's been doing. Rotator cuff is fucked up. So these are cool black phantoms, actually, that are roaming around here.
For sure. Which is
Because-
exactly why I'm going to try to pull them out one by one.
Yeah. If you notice the theme here, man, it's... these are the... I'm just going to tell you the lore, because we're not
Please.
going to read those item descriptions.
I'm never going to... Yeah.
No. So in Boletaria, the 3 bosses that we've fought up to this point, the Phalanx, the Tower Knight, and the Punisher, or the Penetrator, they were like real like generals and great
That kind of got,
soldiers of
like,
the
corrupted,
Boletarian.
right?
Yeah. And we fought their sort of demonic forms, and then these are their soul forms of the actual
Oh,
people
so
that got
this
turned
is
into
the Tower
bosses.
Knight.
Yeah.
I just beat the Penetrator.
Yeah. And then the Phalanx is in the back, hiding behind everyone else, being a fucking dickhead.
That's so clever. Bopper.
People say these games were fucking made on accident. I genuinely don't get what they're talking about. Also, fuck this guy. This guy's sword mace thing has the worst gimmick ever, which is that it destroys your durability.
What?
So, like, each time you get hit by it, it chunks the durability of all your armor down real low.
You son of a bitch. Ugh, how do
I fucking hate this fight. This one sucks. The Tower Knight here sucks ass. This is like a Yakuza 1 boss fight. Just run around in circles until something works. I still can't believe that Yakuza 1 says DILF.
Right? There's a PlayStation 2 game.
Like, I don't know if it has to be a line added in Kiwami, but even then, that's still so long ago. It's still been almost 10 years since Kiwami
DILFs have existed, but like, Jesus. So are these one-time enemies, or do I have to fight them every time?
I don't remember. I think like all Red Phantoms, except for that one random guy in 3-2, they're one time only. Because they drop like fairly rare items.
Oh, okay. Man, Tower Knight, you suck.
Wow, so nothing has changed since the last time you fought him.
Right. Tower shield.
You got the weenie shield.
Okay, let's just fucking kill the Phalanx.
At least Phalanx is like easy now because
he has nothing to.
he can't do anything.
I'm sorry. Also, it sounds like
Oh,
Phalanx
shit.
is a WOM.
Yeah.
In my video game, I don't know about that.
Wow.
Bopper. That
Woke
seems
Sony
like,
strikes again.
that seems like forced diversity to me.
Where? God. She used to have vagina bones in the Japanese version.
Yeah, let me see your Q angle, Phalanx. What's going on? Oh, is the white bow better than the one that I have right now?
I don't know. It's so late in the game
Kinda
that
doesn't
like
matter,
upgrading
right?
another bow would just be such a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Go left, if you don't mind.
Sure.
On that big.
As
Yeah.
as Pro Jared always used to say before he vanished off the face of the earth, good gamers go left. Weird how he just seemed to vanish.
I wonder what's happening to half of his YouTube revenue nowadays.
Jesus. So I went left.
Yeah, that was it. I couldn't remember what area this was. I thought it was thought there was something else there. Because there's some really cool stuff about this remake that because Blue Point catches a lot of shit a lot of the time for their remakes.
No!
Because they did this. Well, when you die, you can get them again. I think that one actually dropped some pretty good stuff. I don't remember, though, if it's going to be good for your build. It's Hardstone or Sharpstone. It's one of the two.
I need Sharpstone, don't I?
Yeah, so it's going to be one of those. It's really sad to see that guy critique a narrative. Are you talking about Pro Jared? I haven't watched a Pro Jared video since I was in high school.
Yeah,
This is really sad.
When has he fucking critiqued a narrative?
I don't know. Yeah, that's who Anton's talking about. I mean, like, I think he's back, says Eric, because a bunch of his fans wish that he hadn't done those things and ultimately decided that he, in fact, had it. Which
Right.
is weird, right? Because, like, I can think of a ton of artists that I like who are divorced or horrible or sad people. David Lynch is divorced, and I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, you know, David Lynch definitely did not do those things that happened in that court case I was not in and don't know anything about.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care. Fuck, Lost Highway goes hard. Twin Peaks goes hard. That's all I need to know.
I think one of the things that has like really helped me out in this is I got my taste in music entirely from my stepdad, so I have like Gen X musician brain rot, right?
Oh God, yeah.
So like, I don't know, when you hear that like Thurston Moore has fucking like divorced Kim Gordon because he wanted like a hotter younger wife who plays the harp or whatever, you just like, all right, like.
Well, still gonna enjoy Pearl Jam. You know,
Yeah.
you can't. What are you gonna do? I don't have any control. I think it's weird, right? It has, I think, a lot to do with the fact that YouTube just promotes the parasocial part.
Also, incredible that you said that Thurston Moore is part of Pearl Jam. I cherish that. Thank you.
Well, I got thrown off because Milk Toast posted Pearl Jam all caps
Oh, okay. I
in
see.
in the chat. So
No,
then the wires got crossed.
yeah, no, Thurston Moore's Sonic Youth.
And then I thought we had crossed over.
What happened to the Pearl Jam guy?
I don't know, but I probably don't want to go read his personal life section on the Wikipedia page.
Yeah. I don't know. It's either the Gen X music taste or just the fact that like I ended up becoming a fan of Amanda Palmer like when I was in high school. That just kind of makes you numb to this sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the average Gen Xer is just divorced.
Yeah.
So like, if you want to like Pro Jared and you like all of his videos, you don't have to then go and say he didn't do the thing he did.
Yeah, you can
like,
just
it's
like
just a
him.
YouTube video. You
Yeah.
can just watch it. Like it's whatever. Who gives a
Who
shit?
gives a shit?
This is why I don't get into. This is why I don't get into the Twitter stuff a whole lot, because that's where people like. They're like, well, you're on YouTube, Professor Bopper. Did you know this person is also on YouTube that's horrible? How could you support the medium? And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, how could you be so toxic? Ugh, fucking dragons. Alright. See, I knew this was gonna happen.
I had an English teacher in high school who listened to a lot of Amanda Palmer. He was also divorced. Now, here's the thing about the dragon, keep in mind. Does not respawn.
I don't have enough arrows to do this. I assure you.
How many arrows you got?
Well, I have these 16.
Oh, yeah, no,
And then I have another 58, and then I have another, like, 13.
Yeah, fuck that. You gotta go buy, like, 1,000 of them if you wanted to do this.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry.
It's a trophy in the PS3 version, but it's not in the PS5 version.
Oh, so then there's literally no reason.
Yeah.
Alright. So I guess...
In reference... Yeah.
Guess we
In
just have to
reference to
fucking
that
do
video,
this.
he gets very logic fail, plot hole brain when he discusses the narrative.
Who?
I mean,
Pro Jared?
I would guess. It would have to be.
Dude, I'm sorry. Pro Jared says that...
Yeah, go on.
Pro Jared says that Final Fantasy II is bad. Opinion discarded.
Look, there is just a type of person that annoys the ever-loving fuck out of me, and it is. Goodbye, fat official. No.
Sharpstone Chunk!
Chunk, and it's 3 of them, right?
Yeah! Oh, whoops, I
Oh.
forgot to take off my Storm Roller.
Ooh. Fat rolling. Milk Toast calling the the phalanx a DEI hire.
Please.
You'll see the game acknowledges all the inherent weakness of women by making the phalanx the first tutorial boss.
Yeah.
And then not having any other women bosses. So for Maid Destraya, she kills herself. I would recommend
Not hanging out here?
go down.
Oh, okay.
And like around, because
Around?
well, you get the item, and then when you go back up this sort of one flight of stairs, hit a left immediately,
Okay.
and then follow this trail real quick.
Should I pull this?
Oh yeah, hit that lever.
Okay. Okay.
Which is gonna open that door, which is
Okay.
that door up that ladder you saw earlier. So it's a little shortcut that lets you skip that first
Oh.
dragon run.
Fuck yeah. All right.
Which is really nice because that dragon run kills me like 4 times every run.
Main thing you remember from Pro Jared is there's a review of Mystic Quest where he ignores certain things to make the game look worse. Hey, are you trying to tell me that like an old school angry YouTube video game reviewer uses a little bit of the old dishonesty to try to make their videos snappier? No.
No. Can't. No, what, like I was saying, the type of person that I just can't stand on Twitter, it drives me fucking bananas every time I see them on Twitter, Reddit, or Discord,
Is that
the,
my guy?
that's your guy.
Dude,
He's just eating it.
why is he the best person?
I can't believe this, by the way.
What?
Just ran right through it and did it.
I'm sorry, was it supposed to be harder?
I think so. Did you ever see this guy in
No.
1-1? Oh.
Was I supposed to?
Wow. Wow.
What's up, Bopper?
Oh, what the fuck am I watching?
Everything
So-
okay?
No. This is remarkable. This is a heinous run of Demon Souls.
Am I good at this game?
Let me put this into perspective. You know how long this elevator ride is? What do you think's at the top of this?
A dragon?
Not the dragon.
What? The boss?
We're in level 1-4.
Uh-huh.
We've cleared all the other worlds, and we're now going to the top of the castle. So,
Is this the final boss?
welcome to the final boss.
What? Oh, Bopper, I have 71,000 souls.
Well, get in there.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. What is this?
I guess he's technically not the final boss because I think you could do him before you did some of the other archdemons. But I mean, for all intents and purposes, I mean this is the climactic battle right here.
Hi.
King Alant. This is the guy that sold us out.
You son of a bitch.
The demons to get infinite power or whatever.
Old
Are
King
we the
Alant.
baddies?
All right. So what's the gimmick for this one?
Kick his ass, run away. That attack is just, you know, if you see that attack going forward, you can just run at him and hit him. You have to actually hit him though to
Oh,
interrupt
okay.
him.
I see.
Yeah, or you can like shoot him with an arrow very quickly. It'll interrupt his whole shit.
I see.
Why is his damage output like this?
Well, it's getting better.
more like what I would expect from a final boss.
Ooh, okay, that's clever.
Okay, that was a little Dark Souls 3 move right there. Okay, Alant's old, but he got some moves.
He's just teaching me how to play, like, the next game.
Yeah. Why aren't you dodging into the attacks? It's like Bloodborne.
Because I can do this. and get my shit
Oh,
wrecked just a little
that
bit.
that
But,
was a good move. Do that one again.
I mean, the problem, Bopper, is that, like... The problem is that, like, as long as I can get away from him before he finishes killing all of my health, I have, like, 40 some odd, like, healing items.
Yeah, you also have all the new moon grass that he's this level's been giving you.
Oh, right. I should probably have put that
That
on.
is a full heal. I mean, I would not try to menu now, but we're in the final boss. But on the off chance you die, man,
Yeah.
that attack with the blue is brutal. You're lucky to dodge it.
He's getting a little bit more aggressive, Bopper.
Yeah. I'll win. There is no way I can lose.
He's getting...
The best.
The timing is getting a
best-
little bit weird.
I think his timing stays the same. The best Allant RNG is when he just does that attack over and over again.
Oh, you mean
Like
like
this.
right now?
Yeah. It's supposed to be his get off me AoE, but you know, it doesn't work out that way.
I'm playing this way too defensive.
I'll say this, if you play more of the Souls games and you come back to this after like Dark Souls 3, he would already be dead twice.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. To go back to this after like Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring,
Yeah.
just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Now that's a dodge right there. Oh, yeah.
I'm getting it. I'm getting the rhythm.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. No boss in World 1 killed you,
Holy shit.
including the final boss of the game.
Bopper. Bopper.
What?
Go
Go check your completion percentage.
There's a phase 2, right? 88% Bopper. This is not the final boss. Aha!
How did you defeat my demonic reflection?
Oh, am I the bad guy? Do you think I give a shit right now?
So, Allant. Oh, I'll let him finish that.
Yeah.
So Allant's whole thing there is that you defeated his shadow version.
Oh, sure.
You now have to face the real Allant.
Vivian Algen proving that Demon Souls is for casuals.
A couple of things worth noting once this cutscene's over about that Allant fight you just did. 'Cause there was one attack you did not get to see because you didn't get hit by it.
Oh, is that the... Oh, shit.
Yeah, because the Nexus is to hold in the old one that will swallow the world.
Oh, that,
his attack with like the blue anime hand, if he hits you with that, he de-levels you. He steals your levels.
Oh, that's filthy.
Yeah.
I talked to you to level up. I talked to you.
No, you talked to the Maiden in Black to go to the next area.
I talked to you to level up. No, I talked to you to level. No, I talked to you to level.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay. I should have put on the
Go.
cat ring.
Dark Souls 2, splat, you get wedged.
Wedge, no!
No, please.
Bopper, we need to know who you hate. The anticipation is killing us.
That red phantom you kicked off the ledge is the Prince of Boletaria, who is supposed to help you out through levels 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3, but you didn't find him in 1-1.
Oh, shit.
And
I'm sorry.
If you encounter him in all the levels, he gives you a key that lets you encounter the oldest king of Boletaria, who's just still alive behind the Red Eye Knight in 1-1, and he'll give you the Jagan weapon to kill old King Allant with.
Oh, wait, so did I kill Old King Alont the hard way?
Uh, no, because the weapon he gives you actually sucks. But
Oh, okay.
unless you were built a certain way, it scales off of luck. So
Oh.
you can glitch, you can underflow glitch the game though, and get infinite luck to have it do infinite damage.
That seems busted.
Yeah,
Also,
it's pretty good.
I just
That's
skipped
the
ahead
old
to the
one.
final boss, right? Like, there's nothing I can do now, right?
There's nothing you can do.
Ugh. I wanted to upgrade my spear.
Bobber, we need to know who you hate. The anticipation is killing us. I'll get to it. I swear. I wasn't expecting
This is
Vivian
beautiful,
to
though.
bulldoze the entire end game, but yes, no, this is gorgeous. The old one is the like the demon beneath the world that's spreading the fog. This is the source of the fog that's
Oh.
consuming everything, and this is what we need to stop. We need to put the old one back to sleep.
So I have to kill this thing.
You have to put it back to sleep.
Okay, so I don't have to kill this thing.
This is so pretty.
Right?
This feels very Elden Ring. Elden Ring is Demon Souls coded because it's the only actual other non-linear game. You go inside it. You're Jonah and the whale.
Oh, so this is a Vor story.
Yeah.
Okay, this is cool, though. Like, this is fucking
Oh, yeah.
cool as hell.
This has been here for so long. Roll through it or attack it. It's just like a bed of chaos.
Oh shit, my favorite fight in Dark Souls that I've never done.
So now, the real King Alon is chatting at you.
That's fucking wild. I love Vor, says
Here's
Ayrton.
the real King Alon.
Do I have to actually kill him?
Yes.
Okay. So I kind of don't want to, because it seems like a joke.
So you want to let Slug Boy live?
Kind of. What's he doing right
But you're
now?
the bad guy, remember.
Oh, okay, right. I'm sorry.
We're role-playing.
If
It's
this
an
is,
RPG.
yeah, if this is my villain arc, then yeah, let's fucking do it. I should have played this game last year when it was my villain arc.
Yeah. This is the final boss of Demon Souls.
Bopper.
What?
I love this game.
Now you probably understand why so many FromSoft fans say that this game sucks.
Because what? Because you don't have like a cool epic fucking super epic final boss fight? No one wishes to go on. Ugh, brutal. I didn't even get any souls from that. Oh, never mind. I got a paltry sum of souls.
Hey, there's a thing you can pick up there.
I'm assuming I have to equip that, right?
Soul Brand. It's a... So it's the twin weapon with the one you could have gotten from Old King Doran if you did that quest. It's a little New Game Plus weapon.
Oh, okay. Me after a rough weekend.
You fool. This was the PS5 system seller
A remake.
of this game.
Oh,
wonder
is
how
there
far
like a
this-
split ending path here or something?
Yes.
Oh god.
Don't worry. There's a trophy for each choice, and it's not like you know what's happening anyway. So
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's happening. I'm gonna do what she says. Like,
Yeah, you can do that, or you can kill her.
I'm not gonna kill her.
Uh, the alternate ending is pretty crazy.
Okay.
If
I've
you do kill
I've
her.
I've picked the good ending, right?
Yeah, you picked the I'm not going to destroy the world ending.
Okay. I'm glad that I figured that much.
Yeah, you can stomp her into the ground.
That's
And
brutal.
yeah.
And then what?
And then
Become the old one?
you take the old one's demon soul for yourself. Like Alant did.
Oh. So then I could turn into a frog boy, a slug boy.
Yeah. But you could project yourself as Riz Grandpa at the very
As Riz,
top of the
yeah,
graphic.
that's true. And I would want to
Yeah.
be Riz Grandpa.
Well,
Who wouldn't want to be Riz Grandpa in this day and age?
we all love Riz Grandpa. I love all of the like kind of like holy ethereal swords that look like they're from heaven that have just impaled this thing.
Yeah.
That Jesus Christ / Noctis launched down.
Jesus Christ / Noctis.
Can't believe in this stream
beautiful.
you've killed. I can't believe in this stream you killed Noctis and Ignis.
Poor Ignis. He's finding a new recipe.
I've come up with a new recipe. Well, there you've done it. You have done it.
This is my first ever FromSoft game I beat.
Yeah, now it's time to play Kingsfield 2.
Load it up. Let's go. Come on.
Shadow Tower Abyss. There's a fun little Easter egg here I want to point out.
Sure.
It won't mean much to you, but I explained to you the cat ring earlier where they put the little cat icon in there, and they took it out in this, but that cat icon is in here as a little Easter egg. They put that picture of the cat on a lost cat poster stuck to a tree.
That's cute.
Yeah, I'll point it out because
Please
it's
do.
fun.
What a fucking
Right
journey.
there, left of the screen. Right there, left of the screen.
Oh, kitty. Yeah, that's good. That is quality.
Yeah.
So what was the hardest? What was my hardest area? What was the one that gave me the most trouble?
I'd say combo between World 2 and World 5.
Yeah.
World 2 because of the two bosses. The bosses of World 2 really fucked you up.
The
Armored
level
Spider, Flame Lurker, and God Smack or whatever his name was, and then there's Dragon God, and then World 5 for the level itself.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Ayrton. Shadow Tower Abyss is worth playing, and I just bought Kingsfield on PS1, which is actually Kingsfield 2. Just renamed Kingsfield 1 when it came out in the US.
How are you going to play Kingsfield
1? You got to emulate it because it never came out in America.
Memory of Takashikaji. Oh,
what he did.
Beautiful. What a good game. Memory of Andrew O'Neill. Damn.
Kaiji was the producer on Demon Souls at Japan Studio. He was... Oh shit, yeah, he was lead producer on the original game, which meant he was the guy that looked at Miyazaki and said, just do anything, I don't care. Which makes him actually one of the greatest producers of all time.
Yeah.
Because a producer is best usually as a facilitator.
Yeah.
Of chaos.
Yeah, that's...
Well,
Yeah. That's the kind of producer that you want to be, right?
Yeah, especially when you look at so many companies would not let a producer like that get their hands on projects. A producer that was just like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to come to work. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, you've beaten the first Souls game. You can play them in order.
Holy shit.
You have that power. You can go Dark Souls 1 now.
I can.
During the Hades stream, Mecca said something that made me salivate, which is that I need to play Dark Souls. Maybe that's the game you could teach me to play. And I was like,
You're already doing that.
oh my god.
Could you imagine? Wait, hold on. Could me, you, and Mecha do like a 3-way co-op Dark Souls playthrough?
That would be fun, although I'll have to look into it because I think there would be issues with that because the old Souls games have some pretty shitty server restrictions.
Oh, right, that's true.
Not just in terms of region, because I think they're region servers.
Right.
And then also they're level locked. In Elden Ring, if you want to play with like one of your friends, you can just do that.
Have
you
a
just
good one,
put in a
Aridin.
friend code. But it used to not be that way because it was sort of a Pokemon thing where like originally they just assumed that people were going to play with each other randomly, and then when they realized people wanted to and were jumping through all the hoops to just play with their friends, then they started adding
Right.
the quality of life, play with your friends stuff.
So the world might be mended.
Yeah. Well, Dark Souls 1 Remastered might actually have the friend codes in it.
Yeah,
I'll have to check.
we'll all just buy it for the Switch.
Yeah, I already have it for the Switch.
Yeah.
So I don't have to buy shit.
Fine. I'll buy
30 frames per second.
I'll buy Dark Souls for the Switch. In lovely 15 frames per second.
Yeah. All right, see you later, Ayrton.
And
Anton
then
has it on the Switch.
Yeah, and then we'll do it.
Anton played Dark Souls 3 with me on Dark Souls 3 stream.
Nice.
Too bad the servers went down.
Oh right, the servers for Dark Souls 3 went down because of like
That's why the hackers.
Yeah.
That's why Balthus Souls never got finished.
Damn, that's rough.
I know somebody in chat said earlier that they were the type of person that never finished Dark Souls 1, and I think it's time.
Oh, I mean,
change.
Bopper, I was going to ask
everyone.
you, like, next week, are you still, like, how committed to this Dark Souls? Do you need a breather between these games? Because, like, I'm fine to give you a breather, like...
I'll probably need a 1-week breather at least.
Sure.
Because I have some plans next Friday.
Sure,
I mean, and then I could just do it Saturday instead.
Yeah.
I love Dark Souls. I flippin' love Dark Souls. Now, if you're jumping into it immediately, it probably won't be co-op because I'm not buying it on PC.
Oh, I don't want to do, like, my perspective on this is that it's not like I want to solo all of this like a hardcore person.
Yeah.
I want to do the solo content until I reach a point where it's like, this would be a good fight to, like, call a friend on.
Well, that's what I was thinking, was, like, there are some fights in Dark Souls 1 especially that are intended that you're supposed to, like, summon for.
Yeah.
So I would have run, like, some silly support build. Not like a one-shot magic build. Like a heal bot that runs around and is otherwise useless and deals no damage.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, bring somebody in to, like, clear all of, like, the levels for me or anything. I want to, you know... I want to have like a holistic experience of the game and just kind of like be able to be like, yeah, this is a good place where you like phone a friend and like have a good time.
And honestly, the awesome thing about Dark Souls 1 is that the phone a friend moments all have NPC summons that you can't miss.
Oh yeah.
So, Dark Souls 1 is real nice.
I mean, isn't that the boss at the top of Sen's Fortress? Like, you're not supposed to solo it. You're just supposed to call the two shield man and just be like, yeah, can you help me out here? And
that's Gargoyles.
Wait, Gargoyles is not supposed to be soloed?
No, Gargoyles is supposed to be the summon tutorial.
Oh, I always soloed that fight.
Oh, you summon Solaire and he comes in there and just starts going crazy.
Fuck, how did I miss that?
Because, like, all things that are quote-unquote tutorials in Dark Souls, they aren't really.
Fair.
It's actually shit that you learn about later that you wish you knew, that seems really intellectually smart design, but it's actually just, like, the game was an asshole.
Because what ones have I summoned for in Dark Souls 1? I've summoned for Sen's Fortress, Big Shield Boy. I summoned Maneater Mildred for Quelaag. Is that it? Are those the only two that
I always summon for that one. I hate Quelaag.
It's weird because I remember Notchka being... No, Notchka was also pretty difficult.
Najka.
The Scorpioness in
Oh yeah,
Dark Souls 2.
Najka is was really difficult for me until I realized the gimmick, which was to stand on the solid platforms.
Oh, okay.
If you stand on the solid platform, she can't get you when she's under the ground.
Okay. It's been a little while since I'm very bummed because I'm definitely gonna have to start a new file for Dark Souls 2 because I got pretty far in my Dark Souls 2 file, but I was playing it with a bunch of friends, and unfortunately one of those friends is no longer with us. So I don't think I'm gonna go back to that file, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
We can start a new file when we get to Dark Souls 2.
Well, Dark Souls 2.
Bumpo's House of Tricks ass boss.
Um.
All right. So to prep you for Dark Souls 1, because I'm committed at this point in time. I've beaten my first FromSoft game. I've gotten a taste of it, right?
Now it's addicting. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's on crack.
Especially when you solo like the last 3 bosses in the game.
You just one-rounded the final boss, like the actual final boss. That's a
yeah. I beat the 4-2 boss in one try, and then I beat the 4-3 boss in one try, and then I beat the 1-4 boss in one try.
Okay, so you beat. There's some stuff here that I actually hate a lot more, right? Because the bosses of Demon Souls. For me, I don't die to the bosses anymore because I either know the gimmicks or it's like old King Allant, who's just so easy if you've played Dark Souls 2 or 3 or Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I hated about this stream was not getting killed by the blue dragon a single time in 1-3. Not getting killed by the Red Phantom gang at the beginning of 1-3. Not getting killed in the caverns of 4-2, where the guys are shooting like laser beams down those super thin hallways.
Right, I didn't get killed.
You also did not get killed by the Storm King.
No.
And obviously you didn't get killed in the under the Nexus, but like that barely counts.
Yeah, that's not a like
I have been killed by that boss, but it was because I wanted to see if he could kill me, so I stood there.
What happened? Anything weird happens?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know, but you just get sent back to the Nexus.
Oh.
And then you just fall back down again with the Maiden in Black.
Okay. That's a little bit less interesting. First bump has been taken. We'll now see Vivian spiral into becoming a Miyazaki boo. I hate that phrase. I love that phrase. I don't like that.
That describes me to a T.
Okay, so let me tell you my Dark Souls 1 experience. I've gotten to Anor Londo like 3 times in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
I have beaten what all have I beaten? I've beaten obviously like some of the obvious bosses, right? Like the Taurus Demon, gargoyles,
all the bosses, all the reasonable bosses that you would face in a normal playthrough before Anor Londo.
Before the weird butterfly boss thing.
Yeah.
I've done the Hydra boss in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
I've done not the Vanguard demon, but like the secret fucked up Vanguard demon when you revisit.
Fuck. It's Asylum Demon in the tutorial, and then it's the...
Oh, is it Asylum Demon and then Vanguard
Well, it's
demon?
Asylum Demon in the tutorial, and then it's a reskin of it below the thing, and I can't remember what he's called when you fight him, but I know who you're talking about. Okay. Stray Demon.
Oh, Stray Demon,
Thank you, Glurb.
That one fucking
Leshner
sucks.
And Anton.
Like...
I hate that fight. Now, I found a trick to that fight, actually, which is get good and use bleed.
Bleed? Interesting.
Yeah, you can get a bleed weapon super early in Dark Souls 1. There's a Morning Star in the hub.
I seem to have... Oh, this is just the opening of the game.
Yeah, this is just New Game Plus.
Okay, cool.
So...
That's good. We can level
30
up.
feet. Yeah, now you can finally level up.
Oh, that's
Now
all
we
I
can see how
wanted.
many levels you left on the table before beating the final boss. um, I like.
So I have a couple of
Now,
yeah. Continue.
I had to put this game down for 10 years before I could beat it.
Really?
Yeah, because I played it in 2009.
Oh.
It wasn't 10 years. I played it in 2009 and I beat it in 2017. And in 2009, the only boss I beat was Phalanx. I could not beat Tower Knight. And I could not get past the dogs at the beginning of 2-1 that explode out from the jars in the room with the fat official.
Oh, okay. That vaguely rings a bell.
Yeah. I still remember it 15 years later. It fucked me up.
That's
I was
fair.
like, this game is awesome.
Shame about all the parts of it that suck.
Do you know how traumatized this game made me? When I played it in 2009, in 2016, I saw someone playing Dark Souls 3. I had never in my life seen gameplay of Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2 and had only seen the trailer of Bloodborne.
Jesus.
And I saw someone playing Dark Souls 3. And I was like, wow, that looks like Demon Souls. I remember that game. It hurt me. Maybe I'll go give it another try. And then I didn't. I just got Bloodborne instead because I got a PS4. And I was like, I need a PS4 game. PS4 had no games except Bloodborne. So I got that. And then that was when I got hit with the juice completely. And then they all started falling like dominoes. I crushed Bloodborne and then Dark Souls 2. And then...
So you really were like the test example for H-Bomb's story about Bloodborne. Is somebody who tried Dark Souls and fell off, and then tried Bloodborne, and it got you hooked to the rest.
I was only able to beat Bloodborne after watching his video. Before watching his video, I couldn't even beat the first boss of Bloodborne.
Huh.
So it's weird that like I don't shit talk the video. I think it helped me a lot. I think when you get deeper in and you start to realize there's some, there's good shield strategy. The video implies that there's not good shield strategy, but there is.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't need it for Bloodborne. I would beat Sekiro, but I have to goon first.
Right.
Stellar Blades of the Bale.
Yeah, you have to goon.
Yeah. Oh,
I can't level up until I beat Phalanx again?
Yeah, you can't level up again until Phalanx.
But what if I lose my souls?
Also, you have pure white world tendency, I think.
I do?
Yeah. You killed 2 bosses in this world without dying, and this world has an extra boss compared to the other worlds. So you have 1 death wiggle room for World 1 for pure white.
Oh. I guess I have pure white tendency.
Let me look up what the pure white tendency events are in Boletaria.
Trying to remember, like, how hard was 1-1?
What was this? It was harder than this back in the day, I think.
This guy's still alive.
Pure white world got 1 gate off to the left. So if you go back, this is where we'll see if you have pure white. If you go back and turn to the right to that like little ledge over there. If you are in pure white, that gate should be open. Yeah. So this only opens up pure black.
Welcome to pure white tendency, huh?
Yeah.
I have to.
And there'll be like crystal lizards and shit in here. This is the execution grounds. We love red phantoms of Dreglings. I guess these are guys that were executed here by Executioner Matilda or whatever her name is. You haven't fought her. Well, yeah. Goodbye, pure white world tendency. Wait a minute. No! Your 162,000 souls are locked behind the pure white world tendency game.
No, this is fine. Listen, this is fine. I have a plan. I have a plan. Listen, I have a plan.
What's the plan?
The plan is that I beat the Phalanx and I get back into pure white tendency, right?
Oh, yeah, perfect. You just have to not die before that,
Yeah.
which shouldn't be too hard because you're in almost pure white world tendencies and the enemies are weakened. I mean, the red phantoms are just always fucked up sickos, even if they're just like regular dudes like that.
Yeah. This is fine.
Um,
I got it. I got
yeah.
this. I just want to level up, okay? I just want to
That's
level
all
up.
Yeah, the pure white world tendency, it says here, also causes the red and blue dragons to disappear from the cliffside nest, which means you can grab all those items. So when you were like looking out at it earlier in the game, but once you get back to
that.
So there's a shield actually in that pit of items, that's called the flame shield, that blocks 100% of flame damage. You can grab it if you're willing to just sacrifice a death. You can run in and grab it, and then all of a sudden, you just can't die. The flame lurker can't kill you because you have a shield that just blocks all of his damage.
Oh. I see. Alright, just trying to speedrun 1-1. Trying to see how much...
It is to the left.
It is to the left, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to fight Phalanx again. Ugh.
Just don't fall down the hole.
Right.
That would be
sound familiar.
That would be one way to turn the game off immediately.
Yeah.
But Anton was waiting. I am sure.
Oh yes.
The people that
Who
I
is it
hate.
that you hate?
I hate stupid moron that go on like Twitter rants and post about how you're a dumbass for not loving Peak, and the way they define Peak is always Final Fantasy II and the Binding Blade.
Yeah.
And then they go on, they all have anime profile pictures, and then they say, this is why, you know, fucking Fire Emblem YouTubers can't be trusted, because they all think Final Fantasy II sucks and Binding Blade sucks, and I'm just going to assume that they're fucking diddlers as a result.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, too. They're always heinous. Final Fantasy II and Binding Blade fans say heinous shit about people. If this was Britain, I would have sued them. Yeah. And they're not even talking about me. They've clearly talked about me this way in my comments, which is why I know about them. I would sue them for slander if I were British.
Fuck. God. Joanne's suing someone for slander because of fucking Holocaust, of her fucking denying the Holocaust.
Well, you know. Freedom of speech, bro.
Yeah.
No, someone called me an anime PFP called me the R word for saying that the desert map and Binding Blade's stupid. I'm like, looking at that Twitter reply, I just felt like the dean from Animal House. Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life. GPA 0.2.
Good lord.
I guess Binding Blade fans are actually like a oppressed minority, though. So like,
yeah, that is a little bit of a hate crime.
Thank God, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, shatter both femurs.
Yeah, I would have just fucking died on the spot.
I didn't know the FF2 fanbase was so rabid, or existent for that matter. Well, let me specify. It's not the FF2 fanbase that's rabid. It's the contrarian retro gamer that's rabid.
Yeah.
Look at this guy kicked your ass one time.
I don't think he did. I think I parry killed him.
I like how I'm just Mandela affecting deaths into your run that never happened because I'm salty.
Yeah, do you remember the time that you got killed to the Principal Ataria?
Okay, so do you want to see something crazy?
What?
See this little fence here? Run up against it.
Wait.
On the left. That. No, no, stay down. You see a little
This?
fence running along? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no.
Further to the right. Further to the right.
Are you trying to get me to die?
No,
This is fake,
it's
isn't
a
it?
specific spot. Just keep trying. Yeah. Here's that dude you never found.
Oh, hi. Wasn't that the guy that I killed?
Okay, don't jump down. Here's something you can do. Get behind the dude. That's the guy whose Red Phantom you killed. Backstab him off.
Bopper,
I'm
really?
being serious.
Are you 100? Chat?
I'm 100% serious.
Chat?
I'm being serious. Backstab him off. Hit him again. Okay, good. Now he's off.
Okay.
Now he's going to help you kill these guys because he says, I need your help. I wonder if the way his backstab got caught up made him flip out.
Yeah, he seems to want to kill me.
Oh, that's because I guess you hit him twice. I guess you can only hit him once. Oh, well. He de-aggroes if you leave the level anyway, so...
Okay.
It's fine.
Can't help but feel like you've made me commit evil, but...
Nah.
This does seem like he's trying to hunt me down. Oh wait, no, those aren't him. No, that one is him, isn't it? No. Is it? That's him.
That's him.
Okay, well.
I don't know. Did you ever come... Yeah, you never came down here because you never found him.
I actually kind of don't know where I am right now. Because I feel like I'm being kind of hunted by him right now.
For remember his death. Remember his death? Remember your death?
Do you remember that one time that you got killed by the Principal Otaria? You died like 7 times. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, he stopped now because his AI is weird. Because if you there's a couple things about him that are weird. If you backstab him off, he'll just go down and kill everyone and then tell you thanks for the save, which I think is hilarious when you can get it to work. If you accidentally aggro him, he just de-aggroes in between here and 1-3.
Weird.
Because as long as you spoke to him, it activates his 1-3 plot as long as he doesn't die. So he'll just de-aggro, and then when you see him again in 1-3, he'll just be like, hello, friend!
Good.
We've gone on many crazy adventures.
We sure have.
Must have been my imagination.
Must have been my imagination.
Go back to the right, and it would continue with the level.
Oh, I'm backtracking, aren't I?
Yeah.
I need to focus.
Don't you just love
I need to kill the phalanx.
Yeah, you can get I don't know if you picked up all the items on the little cliffside or the little balcony where you were talking to the prince, but you get 2 thief rings in this game if you want. I don't think they stack, but it would be funny if they did. Just to.
I mean, I do already have a thief
hero
ring,
even more,
don't I?
Yeah.
So this is all for my 160,000 souls.
Yeah. You did this without even a fully upgraded weapon, which is great.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever played a run of Demon Souls where I didn't fully upgrade a weapon. Not because I know where everything is, but because I've had to grind it out.
Hi again.
Bye again.
Can you
this might be the most I've ever
this?
seen an enemy pursue.
Yeah, he sure is.
Yeah. Make sure to hit those cannonballs.
Oh, cannonballs. These?
No, out of that one, I don't know. You're just gonna have to make a break for it now, because.
Yeah, because I'm being pursued.
These guys will kill you, definitely, if you're not careful. Hate these guys.
Ay, 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 ay.
Hate the red-eye dragons.
Oh, right, I have to
Hate all
deal
the
with the fucking dragons, don't I?
Are we
Which
about to
way's
see the
faster?
fumble up there, because the dragons are to the left. That's their nest. Down
Right,
there.
right, right. Are the dragons gonna help me out here, or? Because I kind of remember the dragons intervening on this one. Or is my world tendency too fucking high for them?
I don't know. Oh. Okay, I was a little wrong on Prince Estrava. He doesn't just automatically de-aggro. You just have to pray to the statue in the Nexus and say, please forgive me, and then he de-aggros.
Okay, I can do that.
So, like, it's like, then he hits you with must have been my imagination. It quite literally was in this case, because you prayed to Noctis and he forgave all of our sins.
Nice. I love it when Noctis does that.
Oh, this is going to be such a fumble. Oh, phew. I'm glad the healing is so much. I'm so used to you just having no healing, because the early game is so traumatic.
Right.
Still horrible. I see. These guys have damaged you more than the final boss.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly.
The cumulative, like, HP bars of damage.
I'm riddled with arrows right now, but I do not care.
Hold on. Once you throw the switch, can you go to the menu? Like, press start?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious about something. About the dragon not showing up on the bridge. I wonder if the game has a fail-safe for world tendency where it doesn't
Like decay
alter.
out.
It might not alter it if you're pre
Where do I go to
feeding
find that
phalanx. It's still pure white.
Is that what that symbol is?
If it's really bright, no, that's character tendency. That's a different arbitrary mechanic. You're pure white, or no, you're not. You're one below pure white. Okay.
Okay.
It's weird.
Oh,
look.
I've been meaning to ask.
Gleaming,
That destroyed. That destroyed. That like destroyed teleport stone. Where does that go?
that teleport stone at the beginning
Like
of the level.
in the Nexus where like there's the ring of our choose our worlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's like
the
six of them.
destroyed
There's not.
archstone.
Yeah.
Yeah. The destroyed archstone was cut content. It actually led a lot of people to be really upset with this remake because they thought Blue Point was gonna
Oh, they're gonna like
content cause
add a world
there were
6.
There were theories for a long time that when we looked at the because there is concept art and everything of the 6 Archstone, and there was even some stuff done for it, like that's in the game's code that people found, like some very early alpha models. Dark Souls 1, Dark Demon Souls, fall damage, shortcut.
Bopper. That would have. I would have had a wedge moment.
You wedged.
I would have wedged so fucking hard.
Great wedgie. But
oh right, I forgot. This is bad.
Soul Brand.
You're gonna bet that Bopper's gonna be a Lalafell for Final Fantasy XIV? It is summer vacation.
What is Lalafell?
Lalafell is the uncomfortable little tiny baby looking people race in Final Fantasy XIV.
Nah, fuck that. I looked them up. I'm not gonna be a Lalafell.
Okay, good answer.
What are the hot rabbits called?
uh,
I've got 14 hot rabbits.
Viera? Okay, here's the question, Bopper. How do I
Can you
do
do it?
this without, firebombs?
Well, you one-shot these guys. That helps. They don't respawn. So, like, more of them don't come back from the phalanx. So, you can sort of pick them off. Okay. And you have the healing to, you know, as long
kind
as you
of
don't
like
get,
strong arm him.
licked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow. And I literally can cast healing, because these things are the slowest moving things on the planet.
We love the phalanx. This is queen activity.
This is, yeah,
right
this
here.
is, honestly, she's girl bossing right now.
Look at all the simps that we have here. This is power.
This feels like, I'm sorry, this feels like an Asmongold tweet at this point.
What, the way we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, if this was an Asmongold tweet, you could smell it.
Too true.
I apologize to all Asmongold fans in the chat, although I will ask, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, you could do better. I will get into World of Warcraft if it really is that important to you.
They are, the people in chat right now are 12. He'll just react to it. Asmongold is the type who'll react to the stream now. Can somebody act like they're an Asmongold fan and tweet at him that randos are talking shit? He will make a video out of it.
Yeah, fuck. I could use the content boost.
All publicity is good publicity.
You think I can't? You think I'm afraid of Asmongold?
I would never be afraid of that guy. That's not true. I would be afraid to go in that house.
Yeah, he has like a terrain advantage if we were ever to do a 1v1.
Hit a plus 20 avoid in there.
He has the same advantage that like World 5-2 has.
Oh, yeah, you get the plague the second you step in. The rats that scurry out from his year-old McDonald's bags. I'm sorry, his McDonald's bags, because he definitely saves and goons to the anime McDonald's bags. You all heard it here first. We don't have British libel laws here. I'm going to say it. Asmongold jerks off to the McDonald's anime bags.
Yeah. You're so brave for saying this.
This is what a real country is. This is what real country lets you just say whatever the fuck you want about Asmongold. Asmongold, I've been canceled again.
I've been canceled for the last time. I think that was what he called his video. Been canceled for the last time.
Shirley says, I love Asmongold. Please don't believe this. Uno, I'm not going that far. The great thing is Uno, I'm not going that far could refer to any of the last, like, 40 sentences that have been said in chat and in this stream.
We really have been going, we really have been going all in on our grand finale, where I repeat the phalanx because I want to level up my 160,000 souls.
Yeah.
That is still hot on the table.
Asmongold's channel tomorrow, I got canceled too. Yeah, he's going to reboot his canceled string.
Yeah.
Canceled Kiwami. We went 6 streams without FE jokes. We were so close. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like us.
I feel like we talked about Fire Emblem every time. I feel real bad, though, because I don't feel real bad. But I have been thinking about it because I got bribed on the Stadium stream to do another Fire Emblem video.
Nice.
And you know me. I'll do anything for money, please.
Yeah,
please.
that is our, like, difference, isn't it? Like, sometimes I send you unhinged shit, and I go, like, I'm sorry, you could not torture me, like, you could not pay me enough money to say these kinds of things, and you're just like, oh, you could pay me to say this, like, absolutely.
100%. 100%. Like, there have been so many Grums and Stellar Blade goon tweets that you've been like, you couldn't waterboard this out of me, and I'm like, oh yeah, you could pay me like $10 and I'd do that right now.
Yeah.
Does it make me a sellout? I don't think so. I think it just makes me someone who works for teacher salary.
Yeah. That's just capitalism.
We gonna react to Bopper's Demon Souls videos now? Please no.
No,
They're good videos, but
I'm literally just trying to level up, and then I'm gonna call the stream.
yeah,
I'm just filling time.
Yeah, because it got done so fast. You put finale question mark in the stream, and you beat so many bosses so quickly.
Yeah.
With no deaths. There have been 0 boss deaths this stream.
Yeah,
You beat the final
I
4
died
bosses
because
in
I
like an
didn't
hour and a half.
recognize how much damage those guys were doing to me.
Yeah.
But
Although I do think both of my Demon Souls videos are good, Anton.
where were Asmongold's parents?
Hey, the Demon Souls video, my first Demon Souls video in the Bopper Deep lore was my I Quit video. Oh shit, wait, go back to the Nexus. Go back to the Nexus and kill yourself.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That way.
Big Poppy, no.
Big Poppy.
Big Poppy's here.
Big
I gotta go kick his ass real quick.
All right, show me how to kill myself in the Nexus. If
Run up
Mr.
the outer
YouTube,
set of stairs.
Mr. YouTube, if you heard this, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. It was outside of the first 30 seconds. Mr. YouTube don't care no more. Now run up even higher.
Like here.
Oh, even higher. Go higher, all the way.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. This isn't Dark Souls 2.
This isn't Dark Souls 2. Now jump. Splat.
Splat.
You now know the meta.
I know the meta now.
Yeah.
Oh, that does lose me my souls. Well,
hey,
that's
good
it.
news though. Good news though. Hey, good news. You probably weren't gonna do New Game Plus anyway, and not like
Nope,
this
probably
one
not.
mattered or anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've never beaten.
Great.
Just filling time.
Great way
We're
to
just
end the
filling
game.
time. We could see. Okay, so like definitely the way you beat this game rotted my brain to the point where like I just had you running around killing NPCs and throwing your souls away. Because I became a sicko, deranged, like crazy person when I saw. I have never seen anybody destroy the end game of their first Souls game to this extent. I know it used to be a thing. Oh, I only play on. Well, I don't play on hard mode. I don't do this. I don't do that. Then walks into Demon Souls. Oh, is this what the gamers said was hard?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it here, Bopper. Thank you so much. If we want to take a little bit of time before we step into Dark Souls 1, I'm all for it. I was gonna propose a challenge for you. Now that I've beaten a FromSoft game and I've proven that I'm at least like decent at these games, right? I want you to pick my build for the rest of them.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun. That is gonna be fun. I guess then I'll just probably I'll think of this question around closer when we get to it. No, Anton, not soul level 1. That would be funny. I have beaten Dark Souls 1 soul level.
That doesn't surprise me.
But yeah, we'll probably look for like an anime character or something.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem character.
We'll do a Final Fantasy
character. Do a Final Fantasy build.
We'll do a Noctis build.
We could do a Noctis build in Bloodborne. with the saw cross weapon. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be theorizing some stuff. Just be prepared because I'm probably going to pick something big, meaty, and strength based because you did Dex this time.
Listen, I gotta figure out how to. I want to get good at these games. That doesn't mean just like getting good at one specific kind of this game, you know?
Yeah. You ended up not playing Demon Souls in the beginner-friendly way because you just sort of stopped using magic at a certain point, which is also heinous, all things considered.
Yeah, I
Don't
guess I
need BMP
did.
regeneration anymore.
Yeah.
God, you killed this game.
Yeah, it's weird because I feel like the hardest part of the game for me was the beginning. Like
That is the
the
case for
first
every
few
Souls game.
stages, I was just fucking not having it, right?
Yeah.
And like, and then there just came a point where it's like the game just stopped being a challenge in any way, shape, or
Uh-huh.
form.
Yeah. Now that tails off in the later games a little bit when they stop giving you defense for every level,
Right.
but
Which I guess eventually somebody noticed was like, that's probably not a good thing to do, right?
they're like, wow. I wish we had trophy data for the PS3 version. I wonder how many people actually have beaten this game.
Hey, I remember that guy.
Yeah, hey, he sucks.
Yeah, he sucks real bad, actually.
Yeah.
I think.
Really,
Wait,
the
hold on.
only
Was he the worst? Was he the worst of like the Archfiend bosses?
I mean, okay, I guess that's the last question to end on. Favorite boss, least favorite boss, because
Oh shit.
Armored Spider, best boss.
My favorite boss has got to be um. It's gonna either be Lost Idol or Old God, because I think they are really interesting specifically because I like it when a gimmick fight has like a mechanic that you go, oh, I see how it works,
And then you do it.
and then you do it, but you don't do it in a way that's like that makes it trivially easy. Like there's still a certain amount of like, okay, I know what to do now. The trick is like,
Yeah.
executing
Lost
it well.
Idol. Lost Idol, I think, is, or Fool's Idol, I think, is harder than people give it credit for.
Yeah. Um. Least favorite boss. God, I mean, Armored Spider really did suck. Like that was the one that made me feel like the most hopeless, I guess. Getting
Like you might not be able to beat Demon Souls.
Yeah, like I remember fighting Armored Spider and going like, I can't. Like
That's
I
the
don't.
only stream. The first stream was the only one I think that did not end on some sort of note of triumph, or at the very least, like clear progression being seen.
Yeah.
Because like even when you ended one on dying to Flame Lurker, it was like you got Flame Lurker down to like no HP basically.
Flame
So it's
Lurker
like,
frustrated me because like I knew I could have beaten it like ages before I finally did go around to beat it. I just kept on putting it off because I wanted to do other things. Favorite Maiden Estrella, least favorite
Leechmonger.
Spoodergooner. I like Maiden Estrella. But like the problem with Maiden Estrella is that like um the gimmick wasn't executed in a way that I found particularly satisfying. Apparently in like the original PS3, like what's his face? Armor Boy,
Garl Vinland.
Garl Vinland, like just stays in the swamp and you have to like try to lure him out. And in the
No,
remake,
he goes for you in PS3 version.
oh, okay. Well then, yeah. I mean, so like in the remake, like the problem is that like the only thing that makes Garl Vinland like an actually compellingly difficult fight is that he is in a plague swamp, and the moment that he's no longer in a plague swamp, he's just an armor boy. Like
He's a big guy you can parry.
yeah,
In
you can just
Souls.
you can just yeah you can just bump him off.
Maiden Estrella is very much a tone boss.
Yeah.
That I do think is better in PS3 because PS3 Valley of Defilement just looks disgusting.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
way worse. Like, and especially when you get into like the Maiden
So
Estrella
I've
boss
heard.
arena, it's just nasty. It's so depressing in there.
Yeah. Okay, so my favorite world aesthetically probably would be either World 3 or World 1. Like I like the old high fantasy castle aesthetic. I think that's pretty cool. I like
Oh, I love being a knight in a castle.
yeah. I like 3 because it's so fucking like gothic and creepy and you
Yeah.
know eerie, and I fuck with those vibes. Obviously my least favorite like world aesthetic was World 5. Just
World 5 just in every way.
is just is gross and it's bad and it's gross. I also don't
Yeah,
like World
and it's
2's aesthetic. Just a lot of browns and dark colors and drudgery and
it's a mine. Like, yeah, sure, being in uh rural England, yeah, that's where I want to go for my video game.
yeah.
Yay!
Um, but yeah, this was excellent. Thank you so
hmm
much.
Yeah, it was great, and just prepare yourself mentally for Dark Souls 1 because the worst area in Demon Souls would be the best area in Dark Souls 1 or 2. So,
Yeah, again, I've gotten to Anor Londo multiple times in Dark Souls 1, so I'm at least I've been to Blight Town. I've you know, I don't think I've ever beaten the Capra Demon. I fucking hate the Capra Demon.
it's so good that you can just bypass the Capra Demon really
We're
easily.
gonna do that, right?
Yeah, if since you've played all the way to Anor Londo a couple of times, I have no guilt telling you the get around the world quickly stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking sit around and deal with the fucking Capra Demon.
The Capra Demon will be one that you will fight, but we're gonna do it post Anor Londo, where you can just walk in and absolutely shit on him.
I mean, if I'm gonna do a big beefy strength build, it's gonna be all fucking strength, vitality, and poise, right?
Yeah, so you're just gonna run in there and like
The
you can't
dogs are gonna
stop
bite
him.
my ankles, and I'm just gonna fucking cleave them in
You're,
half.
you're you're gonna pancake the dogs and then pancake the Capra Demon.
Yeah,
Because Dark Souls 1 is a game where enemies actually do get pancaked, and you can pancake stun most enemies
that's
with
incredible.
heavy R2s with great swords.
And
Um,
the idea is that I'm gonna be able to build myself away, like to the point that I can still light roll in heavy armor, or is that just a dream that has to die?
that's a dream that'll have to die. You root. Uh, um, you don't need to fast roll in Dark Souls 1 at all. Ever.
Interesting. Okay, I trust
Not
you.
if you're thick enough, the enemies just can't do anything because that game lets you upgrade your armor. So
Oh, I
you can
see.
get to the point where you're so beefy that it doesn't matter.
I see the vision. Okay, that's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. We'll play
Yeah. Tank
a
Souls,
yeah. We'll play
Gut Souls.
what is it? Gwendolyn emblem.
Yeah. Jotaro Joestar emblem.
God, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is so good.
Yeah.
I feel
Someone made a Dark Souls 3 JoJo mod
I love that.
where you capture the enemies and then use them as stands.
That's so good. I love the somebody also did a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure mod for Persona 3.
Someone just programmed Doom into Persona 5, made it one of the video games you can play because
Yeah.
Doom fans are just like that.
I mean, that's kind of the problem with Persona fans is that like 80% of them should be in jail for sex crimes, and then like the other 20% of them are like the coolest people that you've ever met.
Yeah. Or they're Doom fans that are moonlighting as Persona fans so that they can put Doom in Persona.
Yeah. Yeah. Have I seen the emo scene mod to Persona 3? That I think you're talking about Persona 3. Like,
Do I really spend $70 on Stellar Blade when I could spend $70 on Persona 3 Reloaded?
if you have not yet bought Persona 3 Reload, I will get it for you at this point. I don't care.
Well, you sent me the
The original or
very
the
legal version
Yeah.
of one of the versions. So
oh,
I'm just gonna
Fest,
play it
probably.
that way.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I know you can also get like isn't like one of the older versions of Persona 3 just on Steam anyway still?
Yeah, Persona 3
Persona 3
Portable.
Portable?
Yeah.
Which is great because it's if I really wanted to play it, it's $20.
Yeah.
It's $20. It is 2/7 a Stellar Blade.
God, fucking Stellar Blade.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna ask Shift Up if they can send me like a reviewer copy of Stellar Blade.
I should ask. You're gonna be like, this game came out 2 weeks ago. Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the woke spin on it to keep it in the discourse. Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Please be our guest.
God. The worst part about it is that from everything that I've heard about Stellar Blade, it's just fine. Right? Like it's like
Yeah,
nobody has been able to say anything particularly bad about it. It's fine.
I've heard some people say that the
Oh
gameplay is like
yeah, the Persona
really,
3
really
mod
good.
the scene mod is actually pretty intense. That actually kind of fucks. Like, fair enough. Anyway, you were saying.
People have said the gameplay is itself like really, really good, but I can't help but get the feeling that it's going to be really good in that way that like a Code Vein is really good, or
Yeah, like
any like Souls like or Sekiro like from any FromSoft like. If a game instantly gets compared to like this is like Sekiro, but you just know it's gonna play really well, but it's gonna feel just that tad worse or more random than Sekiro, and it's not gonna be as good.
yeah, like it's gonna, it's the cursed fate of like being a Souls-like, right? Is that like
Yeah,
knockoff Souls-like is always going to be at least a little good.
yeah.
The problem is that like no one can do the formula the same way that FromSoft can, and dev studios either need to recognize that that's a reality and figure out like what they're going to do instead to like make their game pop like Stranger of Paradise,
Mm-hmm.
or they're just going to end up coming out with combat that's like fine, but all it's going to do is just kind of make you sit there and be like, I could be playing, I could be playing like a Dark Souls right now, you know.
Mm-hmm. Which you always want to be playing a Dark Souls right now.
Yeah, I mean that's, I don't know, that's what I think the biggest triumph of Stranger of Paradise was, is that like it was a Souls-like esque character action esque game, but it didn't make me go, I could probably be spending this time playing Dark Souls instead and be having like a better time. Like it made me feel
Yeah.
like I was having a good time, you know.
Stranger of Paradise is the fastest I beat any Final Fantasy game.
And we're gonna do a co-op stream of it, right?
Of course, because once it like clicked in my brain how to play it and the story started to go, then I just like ate the whole game in like an 8 straight hour sitting. Which is my not the longest sitting I had just playing Final Fantasy in a marathon fashion, because it took me 8 hours to beat the boss rush at the end of 13-2.
Yeah.
Because that 13-2 actually whipped me into a do side quests, bro, guy, because it's so brutal. Because I played 13-2 like I play every other game, which is just doing minimal side quests and just doing this, or the stuff as it comes up. And
Yeah.
then I got to the final boss rush, and I got into sunk cost fallacy, and instead of quitting and going back and getting like one more go around on the stat buff Crystallis thing and doing some side quests, I just kept bulldozing it until I got an immaculate perfect strategy. It was
Nice.
horrible.
I love 13-2.
Yeah.
13-2 is such a fucking good game.
Mm-hmm.
It's the problem. My hot take is that if 13-2 is a good Final Fantasy game, it's just probably the worst Final Fantasy 13 game.
Yeah, I can see it. I've played a little bit of Lightning Returns. I need to get back to it
Mm-hmm.
because Lightning Returns got interrupted by Rebirth. And Lightning Returns is like such a great tone game, and it's also the hardest fucking Final Fantasy game. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, 13 Lightning Returns honestly is such a strange beast of a Final Fantasy title. It used to be in my mind like, and it might still be, I still need to finish beating 16, but like it was like one of the most existentially bleak Final Fantasy titles I've ever experienced in my life. Like that game is just a downer.
Yeah. 16 is probably not going to overtake that then, because Lightning Returns, just from what I've played of it, is like, man, this is, man, this sucks.
Yeah, like this is a game almost explicitly about like the destruction of every single character that you love from this trilogy. Like, you're just going to see all of them at their least functional.
Yeah, it's almost like a game made for the haters, but specifically in a way to bother them even more.
Yeah. They made Lightning's bust slightly larger for that game.
A fact that they publicized, I believe.
That's incredible.
Wow. All right,
Where was the Stellar Blade controversy for that?
That was Square Enix.
Anti-woke Square Enix out there with their sexualized female protagonist. It's because the problem is that Lightning doesn't smile is the problem. Like,
the problem is that Lightning, even if we took a bike pump to Lightning, she still wouldn't be your girlfriend. I hate to tell you, gamers. It's not happening.
Like Eve Stellarblade has that, like, doe-eyed, like, pretty sweet girl look to her, you know? Mm-hmm. She makes you think that you could be her girl, that she could be your girlfriend. I'm sorry, I'm transing the Gooners right now.
You're transing them or lesbianing them, so it's like double woke.
Yeah.
You have to be trans or a lesbian for this sentence to work.
Yeah. Fucking
BDI.
Lightning, you know, Lightning doesn't look like she wants to be anyone's girlfriend.
No.
Because she doesn't, but, you know.
No. The only way the Gooners were ever able to make that one work was to fanship her with Fang, another character that does not look like she wants to be your girlfriend.
Yeah.
God, 13 was good.
God, 13 is
How does
good.
It feel to see a 100% completion next to a Dark Souls?
Honestly, bizarre. I'm actually really happy that we, like, fucked up and lost me 160,000 souls, because at least I'm not going to end this, like, feeling like I have the biggest, like I have the biggest dick in town.
Yeah. Well, you should feel that way, because I was expecting that we were just still going to be here till, like, 11 on this.
Yeah,
I mean, clearly
this turned into, like, a podcast where we're just talking about shit.
Yeah, because, like, well, it was like, hey, look, we still had 45 minutes left of scheduled time. Hey, like...
Yeah.
Because you one-rounded the final boss. You one-rounded the next to final boss. You one-rounded the other guy, like...
Yeah.
And the true final boss.
There is not a single boss this entire stream that killed me.
Nope. You know, Stellar Blade is the #1 highest rated PlayStation 5 game on Metacritic audience score. Tied with Resident Evil 4 Remake Separate Ways DLC. I can't think of anything more Mickey Mouse than the user review section of Metacritic.
God, it's so embarrassing.
So fun. I love Final Fantasy Rebirth, the 6th highest rated game.
Yeah,
9.
but did we win that? Like, because it seems like they gave up on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth once Stellar Blade came out.
I love Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but,
I have, like, a couple of complaints about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but, like, overall, you know, besides all the things that I've said about it, it's pretty good, you know?
Yeah, I have nostalgia for it because it's a thing I played when I wasn't at work, you know, and I like not being at work. Those are the positives that we have to look for in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Well, you know, I'm not at work right now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. I have positive experiences, I have positive nostalgia for Demon's Souls now. It's currently my favorite FromSoft game.
Yeah, it's one of one. You can't get any better than that. Hey, and if you're like me, it'll stay #1 forever.
Is it still your #1?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's a quality game. Like, it is really good.
Which is me liking this game more than Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne. Is that Bopper coded? Is that exactly what you would expect?
No, what's Bopper coded is that... What would be Bopper coded is if we start playing Dark Souls in 2 weeks or next week or whenever, and you turning and going, Dark Souls 1 is my favorite game in the series.
Oh, because then it's just the one we played the most recently.
Yeah.
That would be me. I am like that.
Because that's your take on Pokemon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your favorite generation is whatever one you've been playing.
Yeah. Unless it's 8 or 9. Unfortunately, I wish I could commit more fully to that, but the technical issues of 8 and 9, unfortunately, are sadly the discourse was right about it.
What is
I apologize, everyone.
What is that one tweet that is so fucking powerful that I sent you? No, it wasn't even a tweet. It was a Tumblr ask or something. That was like, incredible hater energy from you, or like you must be like the world's strongest hater.
Yes.
And they're like, they asked me to represent my country in the Hater Olympics, and I said no. I hate my country.
I'm not winning them nothing. Oh God.
Like that. That is such a powerful thing.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
the
done.
Good news is that in a couple weeks, when we get to Dark Souls, though, it will fold under your immense power because
I might be pretty good at this game.
Well, the arc that all the Souls games go on, it's more exaggerated if you started with like Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3, but the arc that the series goes on in general is that you beat one and then the rest of them just start falling. It's sort of like it's like a macro version of what happened in the middle of Demon Souls, where everything was a wall, and then you brought down one wall, and then everything else just sort of fell down with no resistance.
God, that really happened. What was the wall for this run? It was
Flame Lurker.
Mm-hmm.
3. You had 2-2, 3-2, and 4-1 and 5-1.
And 5-1
as your 4 available.
4-1 was the wall then, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was what brought it down, because you did that and then just beat the living fuck out of Adjudicator.
I remember I remember getting to 4-1 because all I wanted out of 4-1 was to farm souls, because I wanted to farm souls to upgrade my weapon. Because I was sitting there and I'm like, with a little bit more damage to my weapon, I could do Flame Lurker. I could do Flame Lurker with just a little bit more damage. And I got so pissed, I was just like wandering around 4-1, like beating things. You showed me how to like clip out to like get there.
Just jump over that wall.
Yeah. And then I got to the boss. I'm like, fuck it, we'll try the boss. If I die, then I'll go back to Flame Lurker. And then it was fucking Adjudicator, and I'm like, oh, this isn't a real fight.
It's a pretend fight.
They should have, like, I don't know, they could have replaced the Adjudicator fight with just like a penned letter from Hidetaka Miyazaki. It's just like, we ran out of ideas at this point. I'm sorry. Like,
there should be a note on each unfinished level in Dark Souls, like a developer message that just says sorry.
It's just like we ran out of steam on this one.
Yeah, but the whole series sort of functions like this. You sort of hit this wall where it's like, I'm stuck in the mid game of Dark Souls 1. I can't beat Bloodborne. I can't beat Dark Souls 3. Then you knock out just one of them, and then the rest start falling, because it took me literally 9 years to beat one of these games, and then I beat all the rest of them within like 4 months after that.
So that's gonna be me, right?
Yeah, you're gonna beat Dark Souls. You are gonna get to Anor Londo in like 2 streams. Like,
holy shit! All right, you're on. I'm on summer vacation. Yeah. Like,
I'm not. Yay! I don't get there for 4 more weeks until I can start playing Final Fantasy 14.
I'm looking forward to it, because like by then we're getting ever closer to Dawn Trail.
I would like to be there for when it comes out, but I'm not going to be anywhere near there.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way.
Hi, Rob.
Not unless I become like an early 2000s MMO player and I just do it like 12 hours a day. But yeah. I don't want to do that. That takes away from complaining about Pokemon on Twitter.
God, I hope that my Pokemon video hasn't gotten weird. No one's been weird in the Pokemon video comment section, have they?
I don't know.
It's only gotten like over 200 views. That's
once it happens tomorrow,
that's baby numbers.
Yeah, you'll look at it tomorrow and it's like, oh, 15,000 views. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Then you're like, didn't want it to happen. Well,
Yeah.
that probably does it.
Yeah.
I would guess.
We couldn't get all the way to the usual 3-hour mark, but
We tried our best.
we tried our best. I'm sorry that I'm too good at I'm sorry that I'm too good at video games, I guess.
Why? Why are we so good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some credit for
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. I'm calling it. Have a good night,
this. All
Anton,
right.
Milk Toast,
Goodbye, everyone.
Strawberry, Lord Pent, Shirley, if you're still in here, Cobb Cannon, Gerbil Schnur, Blueberries,
Eric.
Eric. Good night,
Good night, everyone. Thank you for
Lord
having me.
Pent.